welcome back to the Everwind Chronicles. We're in chapter 68. I am Doug, your dungeon master, and we are a group of friends and storytellers telling you a story through Dungeons and Dragons. So, as we pick things back up, the party has, thanks to their relationship with Lady Inthris, discovered that for basically the entire duration of their time in Karandia since the beginning of the campaign here, that the sort of puppeteer, the person running the show, the actual necromancer of Karandia, turned out to be the newly crowned Lord Greenwood, or should I say King Greenwood now. As the party learns this truth, and as well as some other valuable things from Lady Inthris, and make their way through a secret entrance into Greenwood's manor to face and confront Lord Greenwood, they briefly encounter Hadressa and Trill, who had kind of figured out where they were going and met them there and decided to hold off 3 undead dragons, allowing the party to move forward. The party then makes their way through, fighting off and freeing some apparent slaves that were soldiers of Karandia that were apparently being literally sold down the river, an underground river, to the Underdark, where they would be sold to who knows who. They freed them, then made their way and fought a priest, an apparent priest of Greenwood's cult, or whatever you want to call the followers of Greenwood. They also made their way past some traps and puzzles and things of that nature, eventually encountering the guardian spirit that the person they took captive and gained some info about warned them about, saying that she's slow but very powerful. And after fleeing her, they make their way through a crystal room where a voice of a little girl began talking to them and asking for help, and seemingly confused and in pain. They make their way successfully past these floating crystals, apparently containing forms, whether physical or spiritual, of some kind. They finally make their way in, where they confront Lord Greenwood in a large room where he apparently does a lot of his work. As they do, they see a sort of translucent greenish sheen appear between Greenwood and the party, apparently protecting Greenwood, as Greenwood begins conversing with them. And as they have this conversation, Greenwood, who doesn't seem terribly interested in the party this whole time, eventually, as they start hearing the hissing noise of the approaching guardian, Greenwood confesses that the only reason he doesn't really care about them at all, he's just been talking to keep them occupied long enough for her to arrive, as he has things to do and can't be bothered with this. And so, as they turn behind them and see, coming out of the darkness with this ever-growing hissing noise of this, they turn and see the white dress and veiled face of a woman's figure walking out of the shadow behind them. And with that, we're going to pick things back up by rolling initiative.
Oof. Mm-hmm. I'm trying out my new Wayfarer dice.
Hey!
Yeah.
Not bad.
Ooh, okay. Asura's gonna Asura.
All day, every day.
Before we do that, let me move the map over here, and just to warn her, it is a tall map, so
got some adjustment to do.
Ooh.
Describe a bit of what you're seeing here as we get going here.
Okay.
So, for the players here, as you guys are looking at this, what you're seeing toward the top, you see behind Greenwood on this raised platform that Greenwood is on, you see what looks like a large glowing crystal that seems to be sort of just vaguely wavering or pulsating with light. You see in front, you see Greenwood and Felduna standing on a sort of raised platform in front of a stone table where Greenwood is doing something that you can't really see very well. With Felduna standing with her hands folded in front of her and her head down, as always, standing off to the side. You see a series of kind of descending platforms that seem to be a result of some sort of natural disruption from long ago, where stairs have been connected or built to connect these platforms, leading their way up. You see that green shimmering, the line there, the curved line is the sort of green translucent shield that Stoic walked up and tested, which is why you're up there. And you'll see a few different kind of disruptions to the terrain. You'll see a couple of obstacles there, but most of it is fine at the moment. Like, not too much to like factor or worry about. And then down toward the bottom, you'll see the guardian spirit approaching.
This map is really cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Like I hate that I'm gonna die on this map, but it's really cool.
You know, if you gotta die in some place, it helps to have a beautiful surroundings or like.
That's right.
Look at the bright side. Down a dark cave underground. Super positive.
Super.
All right. So, 15 to 20.
25.
23.
20.
Ooh.
Hey!
It's a dirty 20, but it's a 20.
Hey.
Still good.
Three good rolls to start off. That's
get your wizard.
Uh-huh.
Ready.
Okay. 15 and lower.
14.
12.
Okay. Not bad for you all so far.
Yeah, I may be last, but that's a high initiative for Stoic.
Well, it
It
Yeah,
is.
it really is.
Good.
It really is.
This is about the order I want it to be. I never want to go first.
Right.
I
And you
literally
never will
need
with
to, like,
Sora
I
in the
need,
party.
I need to go first, and I have alert for that reason.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. So, with that, Asura, you are up first.
Great, excellent. I would like to not be near this scary wraith lady. So I'm going to use my movement to get up in this general vicinity, so all 30 feet of my movement to get up by this pillar.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take out my bow, and I'm going to shoot an arrow at her with advantage because assassinate, because she hasn't gone yet.
Okay, first, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God! Oh wait, I still have advantage on wisdom saving throws from the feast. Okay.
And you're next to Bear, so you should have a. What?
You're not next to Bear anymore.
I'm not next to Bear. Whew, good, because that first roll was a 2, and that second roll, and you said wisdom, and that's a 13 plus 1, so 14.
That is a fail.
Woo!
So as you turn and take aim at this this woman figure approaching, you hesitate. And for some reason, you just feel like, I can't attack her. What am I doing? and you just can't. You just feel like you can't attack her for the moment.
And that went the wrong way. I'm like, we're immune to fright.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
This is not good.
We're not. Yeah, we are immune to fright. Is she frightening me or no? Okay.
Thank goodness
Cool.
for that advantage.
Cool. All right. So then you just see me pull out my bow with all the confidence in the world, and then suddenly I just like shake and just like stare at her. And I don't shoot. That's all I can do.
Valen, you're up.
Well, that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run up to her and try to hit her. Do I need to make any saving throws
Nope.
before I? Interesting. Huh.
That is interesting.
So, hitting with the quarterstaff. Since I've got up to this point a fair amount of experience with undead, is she considered undead by chance, or would I know that?
Tell you what, make an Arcana check.
15.
She seems pretty undead.
Gotcha. That
She
just,
seems pretty.
so no stunning strike. Gotcha. So all right, we're going to hit, and I rolled an 18 on the first hit.
18 hits.
Go ahead and roll damage for that. 8 points of damage. Second hit. Oh, that was so close. So that's 26 to hit.
26 hits, of course.
Ooh, 12 points of damage. I rolled max damage on that one.
Ooh, nice. So as you are running up and hitting, you get this sort of strange sensation of resistance as you basically pass through her form, and you see a little bit of reaction from the body, but it doesn't seem to be doing as much as it should.
Yeah, and that's fair because that's not a Kensei weapon. Were you getting ready to say something else?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a key point to do flurry of blows. Now these count as my fist attacks, I guess, count as magical, if that helps. So
Okay.
two more strikes. That's 15 to hit.
15. Sorry. $15 does not hit.
Ah, dang it. All right. That definitely doesn't hit. That's a 10. Okay. Well.
As you go and try to take 2 quick strikes with your fists, you see her just sort of like, she doesn't even seem to be moving that fast, but you just see her sort of shift like to the side, just dodging your blows as she continues slowly walking forward.
Does she have I got her attention by chance? Does it look, can I tell that, or?
It's hard to tell with the veil on her face. Like,
okay, so I want to
right
actually
in front of her, especially, so it's like hard to tell exactly where she's looking.
I want to go and kind of get between Easy and this veiled guardian lady person. So I'm going to stand right in front of him, and I'm actually going to spend another key point to do patient defense.
Okay. You said going back to Easy, you said right here?
Yeah, about right there. Yep. I want to kind of get between him and this creature. That's my turn.
Okay, Easy.
All right. Is it possible for me to do a I don't know, would I have any could I do like a history or arcana check to see to know what kind of creature this is for my studies, or no?
Let's see. I mean, I'll say it's pretty obvious that she's undead.
Right, she's undead.
I don't think you wouldn't know exactly what this is.
Okay.
This is something new.
Something new? All right, fair enough. Then I will, I'm going to deliver a second level mind spike on her. She has to make a 15 wisdom save.
Okay.
Try to reach into her mind.
Yeah, she rolled an 18.
That's ridiculous. All right, she takes, let's see. All right, she takes half damage. All right,
Okay.
so 3 d8s. Gotta find all my d8s. Okay, found them right here. All right, she takes, I've already halved it, 5 psychic damage.
5 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Boo. I'll stay where I am right now, next to Valen.
As you see her slowly, walking forward and everything, as you hit this, you can see her sort of move to the side a little bit, but then you see her head, like under the veil, sort of twitch a little bit in reaction.
All right, but if she goes invisible, I should still be able to know where she is because I delivered the mind spike.
That would have been on a failed save.
On a failed save? Oh, you're on failed. Sorry, I thought it said on regard. Oh yeah, it said failed save. Dang it! That's below me.
Okay.
Stupid wisdom.
So as she continues to just slowly walk forward with this sort of purposeful step, almost like a slow homing beacon, she walks up, and let's see, Valen and Valen and Easy. I want you both to make wisdom saving throws.
With advantage.
With advantage, yeah.
If you're within 10 feet, which I think you might be, Easy, you get the plus 3.
Am I within 10 feet?
Yeah.
Why?
Sweet.
Why do we have advantage?
Because of the feast.
Yep, Hero's Feast.
Oh, wow.
I got advantage.
Yeah,
I have
Hero's
advantage.
Feast
Didn't do much better. Awesome.
Got us advantages on wisdom saving throws. We're immune to poison and fright, and we're cured of all disease and poison.
Gotcha.
Well, that
Is this a charm by chance?
No.
Okay. All right. 19.
Okay.
That would be a whole 10. Yep.
Oof.
Yeah, rolled a 3 and a 5 on the dice with advantage. So yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So, Valen, you find yourself suddenly not in the room anymore. You find yourself in what looks like a beautiful garden of like trimmed hedges and smooth white pathways. And you find yourself sitting at an ornate table set up outside across from a woman in a simple white dress, like knee-length white dress, with who's got this, who's elven and seemingly these kind of doll-like features, with this hair that looks like it'd be floor length if she stood up, just sort of splayed out on the ground behind her as you see tea in front of you. and you hear her talking just with this sort of happiness in her voice as she's saying, "I saved some money to buy this. It's from outside the sun and moon. I know how much you love tea," and you just find yourself taking and drinking this tea casually, and as you do, you take 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Not a very good happiness.
And you, until your next turn, are not going to be able to attack her.
All right.
At the end of your next turn.
Okay. I guess it might not matter. For the sake of it, am I frightened?
No.
Because you already said we're not charmed, right?
No. This
Okay,
is...
cool.
You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that's fine. It only would have mattered for one of my abilities, but if I'm neither one of those, it doesn't matter.
Easy. You find yourself now sitting by a lakeside under just a high noon sky.
It's a 19?
As you see, another this figure, the same woman that Valen was seeing. That's same kind of knee-length, simple white dress with the long, very pretty brown hair that sort of shines in the sun. As you have a fishing rod in your hand, as she says, "It's really nice to get away from things for a while, don't you think? You know what would be better? Let's put our feet in the water." And as you do, you take half damage. So that's 6 psychic damage.
oh,
But
jeez.
you can attack. Like that's. Essentially, on a failed save, you take the full damage, and you can attack her for until the end of your next turn.
That's
but
fair.
on a fail, it's a half damage and no other effect. So.
Gotcha. All right, took 6. You said 6 damage.
Yes, 6.
All right.
Okay, Bear.
Ooh.
You see Valen and Easy as this woman approaches, and you see them just sort of space out for a moment, and then you just see them kind of hold their head as she continues to walk forward.
Okay. I want to do a, I guess, Arcana check to... I don't know what it's called. I want to check, is this creature... Is she going to be super high in wisdom? Like, I want to know what her kind of... Is she a super smart creature?
I don't think you'd have any way of knowing that.
Okay.
Because this is, like I said, this is sort of something new. She's obviously humanoid, so you know she's probably at least humanoid of intelligence, but you're not really sure because in terms of necromancy, you know, there's a wide variety of like zombie level intelligence to just as smart as a very intelligent creature. So it's really kind of impossible to tell how, like, any kind of modifier, any kind of like how smart she might be. You would assume she's smarter than, like a single cell organism,
Okay, but I would know that, like, I mean, obviously Easy just did it, but I would know that a wisdom-based saving throw would be effective against her if she can fail it.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. First Hail Mary of the night. I will use Abjure Enemy on the Veiled Lady. She has to make a wisdom saving throw, and she has disadvantage because she's undead, and she has to beat a 14.
Down there. Give her them kisses.
Let's see.
Punch right in the wisdom.
Wisdom punch.
Wisdom.
When you wisdom punch, you actually go for the wisdom teeth.
Which is 10 times more which is 10 times
Painly?
painful. That's the word.
Okay.
Very smart.
So as you take a moment and grip your holy symbol and begin to cast this using that divine power that you're drawing, it doesn't seem to have any effect on her.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, nuts.
She seems to be immune to being frightened.
God dang it. All right, that really blows, guys.
Oh, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck on a duck. Oh. That's my action too, and that's like, oh my god, that really sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I got nothing then. I guess I will go up to. Can I make a check on the wall, the green wall? I guess investigation to see if there's a mechanical or something that's like emanating the green wall, or is it Felduna making the green wall happen?
Are you moving up there, or are you staying where you're at?
Yeah, I guess I'll move up 30 feet.
Okay. So it's about the bottom of the stairs there.
I guess, well, yeah, have to be 30 because I don't use an action.
Okay. So as you get closer, it's kind of hard to see from where you're at. There seems to be some kind of glowing light on the ground at their feet. You can't see it because it's too high up, but it does seem like there's some kind of light low on, like, kind of reflecting off their legs up there. But as you look at Felduna, it doesn't seem like she is doing anything. She seems to be kind of watching this battle, but she doesn't seem to be making any gestures or vocalizations or anything like that. She just seems to be watching.
And but there it is glowing, emanating from them, from the center of the circle.
That's what you see.
Okay.
You have to draw your own conclusions.
Okay. I will just I'll shout at Stoic. I don't think Forduna's doing this. And that's my turn.
Okay. Stoic.
All right. I'm going to take a hard, long stare. And then turn around briefly to see my friends fighting. Stare back. And then turn my back towards them, and I'm going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at Banshee.
Yeah. Do it.
16.
16 barely hits.
Oh. Okay. You want to roll damage or roll the next one?
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That is a 8 on that one. And then the second blast is a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that
Get
one,
it, Stoic.
Oh, max damage.
Come
nope,
on.
that's a 7.
After
So-
double?
No, so 14.
Okay.
Ooh, it's
So
better.
Still,
It's better.
that's still pretty good. Yeah.
All right.
8 and 14 damage.
Very nice. So you just turn, after that moment of hesitance, you turn and unleash 2 of those kind of grayish, fiery bolts straight into the chest of her. You see her form sort of drift backwards with the force of it, as they careen into her, and then you see her sort of recover and continue moving.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. When I score a critical hit, roll one of the dice, an additional time to add it to the extra damage.
Which
Savage attacker. Savage attacks. I was reading this and I forgot that I had it, but it only affects
I don't think you've used it once, have you?
I haven't. I don't roll very many natural 20s.
True.
Yeah, roll one
Fair.
of the dice an additional time and add it to. Yep. So just add your damage dice here.
So just add one more damage dice.
Yep.
Nice. Come
Oh.
on.
Do they double
And that's
because
an
of
extra
the?
6.
No, it's
Okay,
it's
nice.
when
No,
it
it's just
crit
like
happens. you're just
Oh,
adding.
gotcha.
That's 6
So-
extra points of damage.
Nice.
Hey.
That's
There you
still
go.
really good. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm
20
glad
points
I
of damage
remember.
around.
Yeah, don't forget. Don't forget.
Okay. Back to Asura. After this moment of hesitance and everything, you sort of snap out of it, and you just kind of wonder for just an instant, like, why did I not want to attack her? You just felt this brief, confusing, like, warmth towards her, but now you don't feel that, or at least it's fading.
On the other side of this green wall, there seems to be some sort of like on the left-hand side. There seems to be some sort of like circular apparatus. Is that just an indent in the wall, or does that look like it's some sort of?
Can you ping what you're talking about?
Sure, this right here.
It's basically like a little crater. It's not very deep. It's just like a damage, basically.
Gotcha. Can I, from this vantage point, see any sort of like secret doors or anything that looks like a hatch or like a way to get into this room that basically like is not straight through, like walking straight towards their altar? Like it looks like some sort of like secret entrance into this space.
You can use your action to make a perception check if you want to take time to look around the room.
Right now, the two allies that I have right in front of her do they count as my advantage to a sneak attack? Or are they both incapacitated in a way that they wouldn't count because they're being messed with?
From what you can tell, Valen looks pretty out of it at the moment.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my turn to do a perception check and see if there's any hatches or doorways or any way that I can get into that room that is not through that wall.
Into which room?
Into that space where they are, like the Filduna and Greenwood.
Okay.
Like, is there any way to get into that room that is around this wall? Secret passages, anything?
Okay, gotcha. Roll a perception check.
Nat 20.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Plus, my perception is +7. So 27.
Okay. So you take a quick moment to look over this room thoroughly, and you're seeing a variety of books and scrolls and equipment and different things kind of lining the walls off to either side, like a little ways off of the map, basically. You also see to the left, a little ways away, you're seeing, you do see a doorway that seems to lead off somewhere else. But you don't see anything in terms of like secret entrances or hatches or anything of that nature. You as you look at the shield, you see it has a kind of a spherical curve to it from right to left and up to down. So you kind of get the impression this is probably a sphere that's kind of total, if that makes sense. Like it's going through and creating this protective barrier in that sphere all the way around is the impression you get.
Okay, like it's like if I were to tunnel under, it's still a full spherical object of protection.
That's what you would guess.
And there's nothing else that I see other than that door that goes off to someplace else.
I mean, not doorway or entrance wise, no, except for the one you came through behind you.
The one that we came through, is she in a position where like she's completely protecting that doorway? Or is she far enough into the room that like someone could get around her to get to that doorway?
Oh yeah, you could get around her. It's like just off the map to the south, basically, like to the bottom here.
For right now, I'm just gonna tuck in behind this giant pillar and I'm gonna hide for my bonus action. Since I used my only action.
So around here.
Oh, that was another nat 20. Yeah, I just nat 20'd again.
For stealth, okay.
Yeah, so that would be a 28.
Okay. Okay. So, at this point, Asura, you hear a whisper in your mind that says, "Kill her first." Or if you can't hear the whisper, kill her first.
Which her?
Valen, you find yourself back in the room, but you still feel this sort of lingering effect of this woman in front of you, having trouble separating emotionally this woman in front of you, this entity in front of you from the woman that you saw in this other time and place. And so you don't think you'll have it in you to attack her, but you can still do other things if you want.
I think you're muted, Larry. I think you're muted.
Yeah, I am. No, I don't think I'm going to do anything because most of my stuff either requires that I strike with my action or, yeah, I don't really want to move. I don't want to spend a key point right now. So I think we're just going to stay right there.
Okay.
It's going to end my turn.
Okay. You can do like the dodge action.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to be smart with my key points.
No, like dodge.
That's
is
a regular
something
action.
It's a regular action. Like nobody does it, but it's an action you can do that actually gives typical attacks disadvantage on you.
Well, okay. I thought that my action was spent getting over whatever the thing is that was impacting me.
No, that's what I was saying.
That
you can still do things. You just can't attack her.
Okay.
You can still take your turn. You just can't attack her.
I just can't attack. So if I wanted to turn around and attack the force field, I could attack the force field.
Sure.
Hypothetically. Gotcha. Okay, I misunderstood that. I thought I got over this at this turn. Okay. Yeah, then I actually will just do the dodge action. I'll just do dodge as my action. I like that.
Okay. Easy.
Am I still in the dream world or am I like back to reality?
No, you have snapped back a lot faster and recovered a lot quicker. Because you saved, you are able to kind of shake it off and kind of separate reality a little bit better. You still have some lingering effects, almost like when a dream makes you mad and you wake up feeling angry. You still have these kind of weird emotions about the scene toward her, but you're clear-minded.
Gotcha. All right. I will. I'll go ahead and I'm going to attempt. Let's see. I'm just going to cast a regular firebolt and see if I land a hit.
Okay, do it.
Oh, no. That makes me angry. It's a 16.
16 barely hits.
Yes! I said, get out of my head, she bitch. And 2 D10s. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go. All right. Oh man, I got a 10. I was like really excited. I got a 1, so it's 11 damage.
Oh.
First time I landed on these D10s. But yeah, it balances itself out. So 11 fire damage.
Nice.
All right, good deal.
Yeah.
Are you moving?
I will. Yeah, I'll back up. I'll back up. I'd say 20 feet.
Like there?
Yeah. Is that? Do I fall into a cavern if I do that?
No. This is like it's like it's hard to see, but it actually raises up. So it's like an obstacle. It's maybe like 10 feet high.
Oh, a little higher. Okay. So not like falling into a hole. Okay.
No, you're not. It's just dark and confusing.
Perfect.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now
Let's see. Now it's her turn. So she continues walking up here. She doesn't quite go out of your melee range, but she just kind of continues slowly walking forward. Let's see. Have Easy and Asura make wisdom saving throws.
Does my nat 20 for hiding help me at all or no?
Not against this.
Okay, and so you said I'm rolling what again?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
At
so with
advantage.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And that's going to be a plus. What is my wisdom save? That's a +1. So that's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, Easy.
18.
Okay. So, Easy, you feel yourself shift again as you find yourself kind of standing on a balcony of sorts, looking at a sunrise. Just absolutely beautiful pinks and purples and reds and oranges and blue. As you see her again, kind of standing next to you with this sort of smile on her face as she's saying, "I'm sorry I got you up so early, but it'll be worth it, I promise." As she says that, you see the sun just start to come up over the sunrise, and as the light just reaches over the sunrise, you're gonna take 9 points of psychic damage.
Now it's half? Oh my goodness.
What kind of dice
Max-
you rolling?
It's 3d6, and she rolled 3 6s.
Ooh.
Holy moly.
Oh no, no.
Oh,
An evil roll.
oh my gosh.
My brain hurts, guys.
Oh,
From all your
Brain's getting-
years of heavy rock hair
yeah.
banging when you were given all those mind spikes.
Asura,
Yeah.
you find yourself walking through a town at nighttime where there are various lanterns and torches and people. You hear music and just a crowd of people in some sort of celebration, some sort of holiday celebration in the town, as you see this girl in front of you with this floor-length hair, like pulling you by the hand as she's just like seeming to be having the best time of her life, as she says, "This is so much more fun than I thought it would be. Here, try some of this," and she hands you a little cake as you take it and eat it. You take
Cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie.
5 points of psychic damage,
Oh god.
but you both saved, so you take the damage, but you're
Could have been way worse.
gonna recover quicker.
Yep.
I said always little children.
No, this is not a child. This is probably it's full. She's fully grown, but she's an elf, so you're not really sure how old she is. But she looks like 20.
Why is it hot young women in my peer group?
Because he knows your kryptonite. He knows Asura's kryptonite.
Asura does have a listen. Hot women, scary women, strong women, powerful women, women in power, women.
Bear.
I think I measured it correctly. I'm exactly 30 feet away from her, right? Like, right?
You're 32, 33.
What's that? Well, do what?
I mean, you can. Are you trying to get within melee of her?
Yeah, but
Oh, that you can do. Yes, I thought you meant like a ranged thing. You'll be.
no. I'm trying to. Yeah. Okay, so I can.
If you want to get within melee, you can.
Okay, good. That's exactly what I want to do.
All right.
And I will cast Hunter's Mark on the bitch as I'm moving up.
Right.
Hey, language.
Sorry, on the she-devil as I'm moving up.
That's fine.
The she witch.
And oh gosh, here we go. And I'm gonna swing with my sable blade.
Good.
Thank you for 26.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, I thought it was 26 damage. I was like, yay!
Oh no, it's not that great. All right, damage will be not bad. 9 plus 4, 13. And I assume that's all that all hits. Like it's a magical weapon and magical spell.
It seems to be doing. It's passing through her, but it is. You see her sort of reacting to it, like still like. Not reacting in pain per se, but like very clearly affected by it, and you feel this sort of low vibration in your sword as you pass through.
And I'm going again with the sable. Ooh, wait. 8 plus 7. Oh, wait, 15. That does not hit, right?
15 does not hit.
And I'm just gonna wave goodbye to my friends.
All right.
This is the end.
Stoic.
Gonna fire off 2 more.
Good.
Eat him.
First one does not hit. That's an 11.
Nope.
And second one is a 25.
That hits.
And that's for 10 damage.
There you go.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Okay. Back to Asura.
I just shake my head and I'm like, I need people to not be inside my brain cells right now. And I'm just going to come out of hiding and just shoot straight at this scary lady. Do I get advantage because I was in hiding? This is what I was trying to figure out, because I rolled a nat 20 to hide, and then it seemed to be some sort of like effect, and so I was like, does that mean she knows I'm there, or is it just cast outward and I happen to get hit by it?
I'll tell you what. Roll just do a simple intelligence check.
Is it a saving throw or just intelligence?
Just intelligence.
That makes a difference. All right, that's a +2. Okay, so that's a 12.
Okay. Because of this kind of weird connection you've got with her, and this sort of like, you get the impression she knows exactly where you are.
Okay. So then I don't get advantage. Yeah, I don't get advantage then on this.
Yeah, but you do have Bear next to her, so you would get sneak attack still. You just don't have advantage.
That's what I was just asking, is would I be hitting with advantage or not? Which, I mean, is still good, because that was a 14 plus 5, so that's a 19 to hit.
Which is important to note. You had a natural 20 on your stealth, but she still knows exactly where you are. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, it seems like hiding is not going to make a difference for me at this point. Which I don't love about that. So that was a 19 to hit with my arrow. And this is going to be my bow. So that is a d6. So that's going to be rolling 4d6. 8, 6, and 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19 points of damage. Oh wait, 19 plus. Sorry, it's 19 plus 2, so 21 points of damage.
Okay. So as you fire the bolt into her, and you see just a slight motion, like a slight sway as it goes through her, but it doesn't seem to affect her as much as normal.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because Asura's just not magical, and her only magical items are close quarters, and she is a frail creature.
Asura is magical. Her weapons may not be magical.
Aww.
Well, she's gonna be magically dead soon. And then, because it doesn't seem like hiding is really doing me a heck of a lot of good, because she can seem to always be near me, I am going to use my movement and my bonus dash to get my ass all the way across the fighting field to the other side. Probably somewhere over, hold on, sorry, I didn't do the math very well. Somewhere around here. I just want to get cover.
Okay.
From this guy. Cool.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. So then, at this point, Asura, you hear the whisper again say, "The Guardian." You asked a question.
I did ask a question.
So, Valen, you're up.
All right. I'm going to put the quarterstaff away, and I'm going to take 2 unarmed strikes because those count against magical resistance. And yeah, we're going to do that. First hit. Natural 1. That dice goes away tonight. Second hit.
Same as the first.
And that much better. That's a 14. That's not going to do it.
Nope.
And for my bonus action, we're going to take one more unarmed strike and pray that the dice actually do something for me tonight. There we go, 23.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep, that hits.
6 points of damage. And that will do it for me, because I will stay right there. Actually, she's continuing to move, right? Like she's not really been phased by me. I actually think I'm going to move up. Let me think. So where Stoic is raised, is that right? Like it's like almost like a
yes, it's
okay.
about 5 feet up every platform, so he's up 5 feet right now.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go over here, actually, off to the left and kind of in this little area.
So over here.
Yep. Actually use that mobile feat for once and not
Okay.
getting opportunity attacks.
Very good.
We just now left the weakest one of us right now, alone
the
in the
one
middle
who's going
of
to be
the
staying
room.
in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
That
he
was
also
my
decided to get right in the middle of everything, and then everyone
Again.
bailed on him.
What am I gonna do? I got nothing. I'm actually gonna
No,
sit there and
rock.
let her kill you guys.
All right, easy. What do you want to do?
Oh, I thought it was Valen's turn. Sorry.
I'm done.
That
Yeah,
was, that was
my turn.
Valen's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
done.
I thought I heard Zeb say something. Never mind. All right. I want to. Oh man, I don't want to be in range anymore of this. But I have no idea how big the range is. Okay. I will. I'm gonna go ahead and cast another Mind Spike at her.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, for you. Oh, wow. Let me get my worst dice.
No, I think he wants you to make a wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw.
you're making a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm making a wisdom saving
She's
throw.
using a legendary thing.
Very-
right now.
You still have
Advantage.
advantage. You still have advantage on your wisdom saving throws.
You do have advantage.
Boy. All right. All right. I got a 19.
19. That's a success. So go ahead and make your attack then.
Oh, okay. All right. Mind Spike, which means she has to make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay. That is a fail.
Yay! All right. I get to know where she is. 3 d8s. Here we go. Where are my d8s at?
Oh, my heart hurts.
All right, come on, damage. Oh, all right, that was good. Oh man, all right, it's only 11 points of psychic damage.
Damn.
11 points. All
Yeah,
right.
it's not bad, but it's not great. I rolled a 2 and a 3. Ugh. Terrible.
So easy as you cast this this mind spike, just kind of making a direct magical attack in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
You have this moment, this flash again, where you find yourself in what looks like a small sort of nighttime gathering with an older couple and this same woman beside you, and you see her smiling as she turns to you and says, "Didn't you hear them? They said yes." And she starts to go to hug you, but you see her image suddenly ripped apart, and you see her just sort of torn into a variety of pieces, not bloody, but just like her essence is just torn apart, and the vision fades, and she's gone.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the she devil's yeah. we're good to go. Oh, I'm like rubbing my.
Question: when I was hearing the voice inside my head, did I recognize the voice?
It was a whisper. You didn't.
Can I glance up at Filduna?
Sure. So you look at Filduna. We're temporarily out of combat for a second.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to do anything, now's the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over to Easy. How bad are you hurt, Easy?
I'm not that bad, to be honest. I'm still doing pretty good overall. If other people need more healing, then I'd say others should take priority.
Fallon,
I'm
you're
good.
hurt. You're hurt bad, aren't you, Fallon?
No.
Oh.
I'm still like over 3/4 full.
Oh, Stoic, are you hurt? Now's the time, guys.
I'm all right.
I think
I
Stoic
still
needs
have,
more
yeah,
healing.
I'm like at like 51 hit points, which is more hit points than I've ever had ever.
I think you need
Because
to
of
touch
that
yourself here.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
heal
gonna
yourself.
heal myself. That's the problem. So if I go down, I can't heal you. So now's the time to take the healing.
Okay, well, I can take 5 hit points to be at max again. So if you want to give
Perfect.
me 5 hit points,
I
will
do.
take max. Okay.
I will do that.
Then I will
Give
take
me
5 hit points, and now I am at max again. I didn't respond to the last thing I heard in my head. And I'm just gonna respond, and I'm just gonna ask, how can I help you?
You listen and watch for a moment, and you don't see Felduna doing anything. You see Greenwood didn't even react. Like, he's just continuing to do something on the table. You see him kind of taking things, and at the moment you see him sort of putting some, you can't see what they are, but you're putting something into like a leather case with like a sort of flap on the top that he seems to be putting some stuff into. After a moment, you see him finally kind of glance over, and he pauses for a moment and then goes back to what he's doing. And as he sees Bear take a moment to cast some healing on Asura, and he says, by all means, do whatever you like. It doesn't matter, she'll return shortly. Nephrydia is bound to this place, and she must always have a home.
What wait, sorry, can you repeat that name again?
Nephrydia.
Nephrydia?
Why don't you let down this shield so we can have a conversation up close and personal?
Is that what you wish?
Very much.
Please, continue to tell me the deepest desires of your heart.
I'm gonna run up to the shield and just whack it twice.
Damn right.
Okay.
I mean, I considered it.
Yeah, no kidding. I was wanting to cast a.
There, you run up and take a huge strike at the shield, and you just feel like your sword bounces off of this, almost to the point of like you almost like lose your grip on the sword. It basically repels it. It doesn't seem to. It doesn't even show like an effect or anything on it. Asura, you hear in your mind again. Did you get my poem?
Yes, I did.
I'm not much of a poet, but I hope it helped. You have to hurry before she returns. And you see, very subtly, you see Felduna start to do something with her hands, and you see at the very top of the chamber, the shield start to disintegrate. As you're watching her, you see her for the first time look up and directly at you. as you hear in your mind again, the crystal, you have to, and then she's cut short as you see a green flash, and you see her body suddenly shoved through the air up against the column with a violent crack, and then you see her body sort of crumple lifelessly down to the platform.
I immediately take the potion of climbing.
Is the barrier all the way down, or is it still dropping?
As you do, you see it still dropping slowly as it's disintegrating from the top as Greenwood sets down what he's doing, and he says, as you see him, you see basically one of his hands is behind him, as he very clearly did this. As he puts the thing down and says, it appears she didn't care about her sister after all. Very well then. And as the shield now drops past him, I want you guys to all roll in the initiative.
Yay!
I'm just waiting. I'm firing the moment that thing's down.
I know.
Oh,
Dice tonight.
Yeah, like usually my dice are all over the place. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I guess that's the point of rolling dice.
indeed. This one was not as strong as last, but
Nope. Waiting for Asura's unnatural like 33.
No, I can't physically get that high. I only have a +7 to my initiative. So even if I rolled a nat 20, I'd still only be at a 27. But I did roll well again, so. I just won less than my first. Because I rolled an 18 on the first, and I rolled a 17 on this one, so that's +7 is going to be a 24.
Okay. So 20 and higher,
24.
15 and higher.
17.
ooh.
10 and higher.
11.
Stoic had 14.
I do.
What?
I know.
Easy.
He's motivated. He really wants to kill this guy.
I got a 6.
Well,
Get his answers and then kill him.
then kill him. There you go. I want to know where Edwig's at.
Where is he? Okay.
I like that you call him Hedwig.
Hedwig.
I know, but it sounds like you're saying Hedwig, and I'm just like,
Like,
It's
give
an
him
evil
some credit.
vampire
He has a character. He's finally getting the name right.
Right?
What matters?
I refuse to let Stoic ever get the right name out.
Into it.
All right. So, let me. Sorry, my map disappeared for a second.
No worries. I do have a question about the spatial awareness of this room, because I took a potion that may end up being useless to me, but I did it, and so I have taken it. For these pillars, is there like some sort of like landing further up, or any sort of like hand climbing handholds or anything around this jagged facade, where I could be able to like climb up and like get on perches and things?
So the frontmost column, maybe. Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of the shield. There we go. And also show you. So Felduna is down here.
My beautiful Felduna. Oh, this breaks my heart.
Down and motionless. So the columns around you seem like, there might be a crack where you could get a little ways up, but not like 5 or so feet up, but not very far. The frontmost ones seem to be the most. They have these jagged outcroppings and stuff like that. So basically these ones kind of, on either side of the platform, you might have better luck climbing up.
Okay. Cool. Then I am. Okay, thank you. I have a better awareness of the room now.
Okay. Well, you're up first, of course.
Listen, I took this feat because I was like, I only have one skill and I'm going to use it. All right. Well, I am first up to fight, so I get advantage on this first roll because he hasn't gone yet. Mm-hmm. Which is very good because that roll would have been a 5 otherwise, but that is a natural 19 plus 5 is 24. I can math.
That hits.
It is a crit because it is assassinate. I'm using my bow, so that's 6. So that's gonna be, okay. 5 is 10, 13, 15, doubled is 30, plus 2 is 32.
Crit on
32 damage.
Only once, because that's what I got.
Yeah.
Only when they haven't gone.
Yep.
Once they've gone, that skill is no more useful.
Yeah, to assassinate.
Yep, so 32 on that first hit.
Very nice. So you let loose this bolt as he is turning to face you and getting ready. You let this bolt that goes straight into his shoulder. You see him just still very controlled. You see him kind of grimace a little bit as he takes it and rips it out of his shoulder and tosses it to the side.
Cool. Then for my... So based on the way that these levels are going up, if I were to tuck into here, would I be out of his sight line from where he is, since that's like in this like shadowed space?
Possibly.
Well, I'm gonna run over there and hide for my bonus action.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, okay, that is a natural 18 plus 8, so that's 8 and 8, 16. That's 26 to hide.
Okay. Good to know.
And in my head, I just keep going, Phil Duna, please be okay, Phil Duna, talk to me. Like, I'm just like, in my head, just like yelling for her to like, I don't know what, but it's just like, I feel like I need to.
No reply. Okay.
I think I'd be in a different spot, Doug.
You didn't specify before we started here, so.
Well, I said that I went up and I attacked the wall with my sword.
Oh, that's true.
He did, yeah. I didn't think about that either.
That's true. So you would have been up here by Stoic here. Or here, if you prefer.
Either way.
Okay. So it is Greenwood's turn.
Ready?
Let's see.
What you doing, Stoic?
Oh yeah.
Plans within plans.
Okay. So he is so he is going to You see him make a very quick few gestures, which, as a note, Easy, you in particular immediately see that this is a very practiced hand at casting spells. Like, he does so very quickly and very practiced. Like, it is like expert level execution, at least. Not in the power of the spell per se, but I mean in just the way the precision and just like quickness that he does. Because you know it takes time to get it good enough to execute with speed. You're seeing somebody who knows what they're doing. With that in mind, you see you see him make this gesture as at this sort of point in the midst of you guys. You see this sort of green ball kind of float, like this little prick of green light sort of raise up from the ground, and then you see it spin out as you see this sort of cloud of greenish spiritual necrotic energy of sorts spins out in a 20-foot radius from it, which is going to hit all three of you. So I want all three of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, I missed part of that. Who's making con saves?
It's Asura, Bear, and Stoic.
Oh no!
3 people up front.
Natural 18 plus 0. Because I have no con.
And you get +3 there, Stoic. I got a 22.
Okay, Stoic.
23.
Good
Nice.
18.
Okay. Let me check here. Yeah, all three of you saved.
I would hope so. Man.
I don't know. Some people have these ridiculous modifiers.
I'll
Saves.
say Asura barely saved.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I thought it was something. It was going to be a high modifier that I needed to get through.
So, with that save, you're going to take half damage. So that's going to be... would have been 27, but it's halved to 13 points of necrotic damage.
Oh boy.
And it's...
Sorry, could you repeat that?
That is 13 points of necrotic damage.
Yo. That is not the good,
No.
what you on,
And you see this kind of swirling, gaseous, necrotic energy stays there. Okay. With that, there's going to be a lair action real quick. So you see in various places throughout the chamber, you see these kind of green spectral figures start to crawl up out of the ground.
Oh no.
Why are they scarier when they're pink?
Yes.
Terrifying.
Come on.
It reminds you of ectoplasm.
All right, you can't see it on the screen, but there is one kind of far to the bottom corner there, and then one close to Asura, then one to the right of kind of where between Felduna and Asura are. So they appear. Initiative for that. Okay. All right, next, Felduna needs to make a death save.
Duna, come on, Felduna. Come on, come on, come on.
Come
Come and go.
Come and go.
Go.
Oh no.
Okay, Bear, you're up.
Everything tonight.
Come on. I know, Bear. All the Hail Marys. All the Hail Marys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run to
Oh,
Felduna.
wait, I'm sorry. You also started your turn in this cloud. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, all right.
Come
That's
on,
that's fair enough.
come on, come on. Oh, you can do this.
Even if I succeed, it's not gonna go well.
You can do this. You can do this. You can
I
do
didn't
this.
succeed. I got a 10.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no. Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh boy.
All right, so
Please roll low.
halved is going to be. You did roll low, so 9 points in necrotic damage.
Oh, I mean, I didn't succeed. I got a 10.
No, it doesn't. No, I'm saying the damage he rolled low, so you take. Oh yeah, it wasn't halved, was it?
Yeah. I mean, either way, I'm dead. 9 is above my hit points.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
Not
it's,
dead,
God.
but
it was 18.
unconscious. So yeah, fun times.
So Bear goes down.
Wait, how much HP you have?
0.
This would be 0. Dang it.
So I assume make a death throw.
No, that's next
No,
round.
no, no. This is
Okay.
next round.
You went down this round.
Okay.
He has the
Okay.
potion on him right now, doesn't he?
I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
Because I
Oh,
gave
you
you
took
my
it.
potion. Fuck, I gave you my potion. I don't have a potion
took it.
on me.
I took 1. I still have 1 more on me.
Yeah, I gave him one of mine, and then when we found those guys, the guy had potions on him. He took the other one as well.
Stoic. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Lot. I was getting it at 22 because I'm guessing I don't get Bears 3 points at this point.
That is nope. So that is a save. So you are going to take. You're going to take 11 points. No, sorry,
Ooh.
13 points of necrotic damage.
That's the half.
Yep.
Damn.
This stuff is nasty.
Yep. Okay. Now I got my turn.
Yes, you can take your turn.
All right. So I am going to. I got 40 foot of movement. Is that enough for me to drag air out from it? The left.
Yeah, that's going to be your action.
It's going to be my action.
Yeah.
I can't give him a potion and have him wake up in the circle.
That is tough.
So, yeah, that's what I got to do for my action. I want to pull him out of it as far as I can.
Okay. So which direction?
To the left.
Okay.
Yep.
So, you can get to here before it drops down a little bit. If
I
you're
don't
trying
mind
to
if
go
it
to the
drops
edge of the
down. Does that put him out of line of sight?
Maybe. So you can get him over here if you want.
No, let's take him down to that other drop down.
So down here?
Where you first pointed.
Oh, right here.
Where was it? Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. All right, so that's your move and your action. You still have a bonus action if you.
Yeah, I got nothing that works on bonus.
Oh boy.
Unless you want to let me give him a potion for a bonus action.
You can take a potion for a bonus action, but.
Okay.
Oh, you can't administer one.
Yeah.
Oh, that bites.
Yep. Okay, Valen.
I feel like things have changed so much in just a little bit of time. What is this little area right here? Is that something I have to get over, or is that?
Yeah, it's essentially it's like a little obstacle.
Okay.
You can basically do an acrobatics check to try to get kind of where you want to go.
Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. I don't think I'd be able to make it to him.
Yeah, no, you don't have the movement, but you could get close.
Yeah, unless I did the.
You're about.
If I do Step of the Wind, I'd be able to get there. I won't do that. Okay, we're gonna go for this. I'm gonna do Step of the Wind in order to get to him. I'm gonna use that as my bonus action.
Okay.
And I guess I want to get.
So do an acrobatics check for me real quick.
Oh God, I hate I hate rolling dice right now. Oh my gosh, that wasn't very good. Acrobatics 11.
Okay, that's fine.
These
So-
dice are killing me.
Just with this whoosh of wind as you channel your inner ki, and you just feel the world almost slow for a second. You just dash forward around this cloud and around this kind of stalagmite obstacle, and just dashing past Felduna's body up the stairs till you're face to face with King Greenwood.
Okay, we're going to.
My king, not my king.
All right, we're going to attack with the quarterstaff. That's 11 on the first one.
That does not hit.
No, that does not. Dice. We're going to attack again with the quarterstaff. Okay, 23.
That hits.
We'll go for stunning strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suspend
Knock
another
him
key
out.
point. And that is a. What was that? Oh, I forgot what the saving throw was.
It's really high.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Oh my gosh, where is it? I'm missing it.
30, right?
Oh, there we go. Constitution saving throw of 13.
Okay. Might have a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah.
It's-
So that's 11 points of damage on the hit.
11 points.
Yep, and you know what? Yep, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take out Ixie's choice because I think I can do it. Is it any saving throw or just my saving throws or any? Let's see. It makes an attack with ability check or saving throw. Yeah, any creature I can see.
Okay.
Ixie, be with me. I need a failure on this. So look at try to hit Greenwood. It's like you might have the discipline, but do you have luck? Rolled a 4. He saves.
Of course you
Oh,
did. Damn it.
No.
Crit success.
I'm pretty sure Doug failed that roll too. From the look on Doug's face, it looked like he had failed the roll.
I didn't even see his face. I guess we'll never know.
Yep. We'll never know, but like he made that slight shoulder adjustment. No, it's like, oh, I think he failed.
It's like the first time your coin worked, isn't it?
I know.
No, actually, it's rolled success before. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember what it was for, but it rolled this. I've rolled a success one time.
You always watch Doug when he rolls. You always watch, just in case, just in the off chance any tell has been given. You always watch him roll.
I was going for the narrative in that one more than anything.
No, that's fair. It's totally fair.
Okay, so 11 points of damage, and he's obviously okay. How much movement did it take to get up there?
Let's see. You had to go up a little ways on each of these platforms. 50. I'm gonna say 60 feet.
Okay, so I am going to actually take. I mean, whatever I have left, I'm gonna come down here by Felduna. Because, yeah, right.
Okay, you take an opportunity attack.
Mobile feat.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yep. I'm finally remembering that I can use that. So yeah,
it's all over the place.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Easy.
I may or may not be shaking a lot right now. So
man.
Cool.
All right. So I am going to cast. There's 3 bad guys here. Recognize these creatures that just popped up.
But roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, Arcana. Ha! All right. I might have a chance here. Pretty good at that. 18.
Okay. You don't know exactly for sure, but they seem obviously to be weaker. The impression you get is kind of like more low-level spirits.
Okay.
You don't get the impression that they're very powerful, but you don't know for sure.
Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna bring my classic old fireball out on Mr. Greenwood here, and I'll sculpt it around.
Shit.
Ballon.
All right.
Yeah, I'm bringing it. I'm just like.
It's 20 feet, is that right?
What's that?
Is it 20 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Is
20,
that the sphere?
yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit anyone but Valen and Felduna, but I'll sculpt it around them too.
Sure.
But I want to smash them.
Okay, so it's a dex save throw, is that right?
A dex save of 15.
Okay. He succeeds.
All right.
A natural 18.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my d6s out. That's 8 of them. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Apparently, I don't have any more. Okay. Oops. I have my d20 inside my cup. That doesn't belong there. 4. I should just actually roll all these dice. Actually, I'm not gonna do it one by one. This is too long. All right. I'll take it. Oh, such a good roll. It's 34 divided by 2. All right. 17 points of fire damage.
That popped up on the screen.
Oh, it showed you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I clicked it on the D&D Beyond app, so I was like, I'll just do it from there. I don't have 8 d6s just laying around. Sorry,
so
guys.
as you release as you finish your spell and release the little red ball as it streaks upward, you see him react almost like he knows exactly what you just did, and you see him sort of swing around this solid kind of stone table kind of using it as cover to take
Mhm.
the brunt of the attack. You see him grimace a little bit as he still takes some of that fire damage, but
Yep.
he's able to shield himself. From some of it.
Yeah, he knows. He knows the songs of Pitbull. He knows them too well.
He knows how to run Kodak with Kodak.
Mr. Worldwide.
This is worldwide. Go 5. Dang it! Oh, too good.
Mr. Greenwood.
Mr. Greenwood.
All right.
Yep, that's all I got. That's all I.
Okay. So we are back to Asura, who needs to make a Constitution save.
Girl, come on.
And you're on mute.
15.
This time save.
Cool.
So, bad roll. So 14 points of necrotic damage.
Still hurts like a mother trucker. I'm gonna just step myself out of this terrifying gassy circle of bullshit. And I am gonna use my movement to get up like right on top of Felduna. Like right next to Valen and like protecting Felduna. And then I am going to give the help action to Valen for a medicine check. Because I don't have a medicine kit on me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely my. That we're on the same page.
All right. So as you slide it, as you run up this little stalactite up this platform, and dash up the stairs, basically kind of sliding on your knees next to Felduna as you start trying to help Valen do whatever you can to stabilize her. At least you can't help but just replay that flash of green energy as her body goes flying, and the words that she said right before then.
And like Asura's eyes like can't seem to settle on a color suddenly. Like you just see her, it's like she's just doing this, like it keeps shifting really, really fast. Like she can't see one thing. She's like seeing every set of eyes she's ever seen in her life, like every person's death she's ever seen, like all of them just like flash so fast.
Okay. So, Greenwood is up.
Can't stand the suspense.
I know my stomach hurts. I want to vomit right now. I'm so stressed out.
Oh, just gotta.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah,
And then vomit in a cup over here.
Gotta spew, man. Spew in this.
Oh, balls.
So, the first thing that happens is you see a slight flare from the giant crystal behind him. And you see some of his wounds start to heal.
Of course.
And you see him calmly turn and walk towards Valen. As he walks down the stairs, as Asura is sliding in, as he says calmly, "You still don't seem to understand. I have no fear of death." And as he grabs he grabs Valen's shoulder, and Valen, I want you to make a. Oh, this is actually an attack. Okay, so that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
You are going to take 12 points of necrotic damage as you feel life essence drained out of you and into him as you see even more of his wounds start to heal.
Freaking vampy. Not simple.
Okay. Okay. Then let's see. All right, so then you see the spirits start to move as one of them goes over and attacks Stoic. Where did my sheet go? That's a 10 to hit, so that's not going to do it. This one is not going to be able to make it too easy here.
It's just kind of like taunt him.
This one's going to run up and take a swipe.
You can't touch these. You can't touch these.
Sura for an 18 to hit.
Ooh.
Which is going to do 6 points of necrotic damage. As Felduna makes another death save. And Bear, you need to make a death save.
Okay. No, fail.
Oh.
Okay. Stoic.
All right. After that annoying thing took a swing at me, I'm going to look slightly annoyed and then rip the cork out with my teeth and administer a health potion to Mr. Bear.
Yay! He's back up.
So is it an action? So do 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, do I roll those?
Either way, whatever you want to do.
I'll roll them because that's a 4
Oh yeah, go for it.
and that's a 3.
Oh yeah.
The 7 plus 2 is 9.
9 hit points. He's back.
Let's see. You will wake up prone, but out of the immediate danger, except for the spirit right next to Stoic. Stoic, you still have move or bonus action.
Well, yeah, I have the mobile feat, but I didn't swing at it, right?
No, you used your action to heal, so you wouldn't.
But it swung at me. Does that mean?
No, it's when you make an attack, you get.
Can I bonus action unarm attack? Or does that only work if you make an attack with your main hand?
I mean, elbow.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Elbow the ghost in the face.
'Cause I think I have to make an attack to bonus attack with my offhand.
I mean, that's what works for me.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, to administer a potion.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Fuck it.
Potion.
I'll take the opportunity attack because I'm gonna use all my movement and try to head towards Greenwood.
Yeah.
There, you die again.
You're gonna try to avoid the cloud, I assume.
Yes.
Do you want to make a acrobatics check for me real quick?
I don't have that, but sure.
Trying to get past this little obstacle here.
Yeah, just something. Just something.
That was a 4 on the dice. Let's see.
Oh no!
Like I said, I don't have that.
Let's do like a cool flip and just like
Yeah, eat dirt. And
His
just...
big chainmail, like cocoon, cocoon, cocoon.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh!
As I'm getting older, I realize I'll try and jump something, and my feet just don't get that high anymore. And
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
Oh,
Truth.
ow.
What happened to the vertical? What
Yeah.
happened to the vertical?
So as you try to make this get past this this sort of stalagmite situation here, part of the ground, the rocks give way under your heavy boots and everything, and you start kind of stumbling a little bit and kind of getting to the top where you feel like you can continue to move on, but that's all the further you could get at the moment.
that's fine.
I do
That's
have
it.
a math
That's all.
question.
And the hold on, the opportunity attack is 7. That's not good.
Is this
Okay.
crystal floating in space, or is this like in the ground? I can't really tell with this kind of
I was kind of curious too.
amorphous quality that's outside of this like ledge edge.
Yeah. So since you are close enough, and you asked, essentially up here, you see it just drops off into nothingness. You just see black. You don't know how deep it goes or anything. But you notice, now that you're close enough here, that basically there's this platform that extends out, and you feel like you see some sort of shimmer beyond it. In the space between this platform and the crystal.
Doug, I love
Sort
you.
of-
You have created Indiana Jones, and I am here for it all day long.
I know, like that's what I was like.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a leap of faith.
It's a leap of faith.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't end like Crystal Skull because there's a crystal.
No, we don't mention.
We don't talk about
No,
first rules. We don't talk about that.
That one doesn't count.
no.
Green Indiana Jones.
Green.
Nope. No, I would like to return this to the video store. Is Blockbuster still open?
I need to return some videotapes.
I think Valen could play a good Shia Buff, swinging from, limb to
Damn
limb.
it, Chris.
I feel insulted. I feel personally attacked.
You should. It's a low blow.
No, that was uncalled for.
I actually like Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
I think
Yeah,
as
fill
an
'em
act. Okay.
Yeah.
Valen, you're up.
All right. So Greenwood he just attacked me. He's not like holding on to me or anything, right?
No. He
Okay.
grabbed onto your shoulder, but then let go after.
I mean, I give him a look, like just I got you next, and then I duck down to Felduna, and I use I expend a usage of my healer's kit to stabilize her, essentially.
Okay.
And I gave you the help action.
I don't have to roll for anything. Using the healer's kit, it avoids having to make any rolls.
Oh, I thought you had to roll for it.
Nope.
Well, fuck, I wouldn't have
Nope.
wasted my help action if I didn't need to. It's fine.
It's the thought that
That's okay.
counts. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's the
There are
thought.
sometimes circumstances that augment it. You didn't know what was
Yeah.
going to happen, so
Yeah.
okay. So she is
0 hit points, but
unconscious,
stabilized.
seemingly not making death saving throws.
Yeah. And I don't think there's anything else that I can do. Let me just make sure.
You still technically have a bonus action
Yeah. How many keep
and movement.
Okay, I will spend another key point to do patient defense so that I have the dodge action prepared,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Okay, easy.
All right. I look at my hands. I do the movement of a black dragon within my hands and cast it out towards Bear to transform him into young black dragon with a little. Can I do a little bit of flair, like make him look a little bit like Bear? That pure black. just for aesthetics.
Bear face.
For his.
Okay, this is polymorph, right? This is
Polymorph. I am polymorphing him. He's within 60 feet of me and turning him into a challenge rating creature of my level. Which would be a young black dragon, which I'll send the information out to you, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
So you don't have to look it up.
1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, please.
We value your call. Please stand by. You are 13th in line. We value your call.
But I love that, like, it'll be like super polite, but then it gets the number. You are 13.
Yeah.
We're just like a different voice system does the actual numbers.
Damn. 127 hit points, guys.
You're pretty tanky now.
Doug's over here like, wait a minute.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out something here.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's a pretty crazy spell.
Yep.
Nah, he speaks Draconic.
Yeah, you.
It was that laugh wheeze that really made it. He speaks Draconic.
I don't know why.
It was so good. It was so good.
He speaks Draconic.
Sorry, I was trying to read and make sure I understood, but Greenwood's going to counterspell it.
No!
No!
Someone counterspell the counterspell.
I was about to ask, can I do that?
Yeah. You can counterspell a counterspell.
You should be able to, yeah.
Does it automatically succeed any counterspell?
No, it depends on the
Depends on the
counterspell
level.
level.
Yeah, you get it wrong.
Yeah, it does.
I'm countering his counterspell with a level 4.
He had done it at level 5, so
So we got to roll.
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna have to. He didn't want. Yeah, he was trying to overpower Easy's, which he knows is a lower. Like he knows.
Yeah, level 4. Yeah.
He knows what the power level is for that.
Is there any
He's
adders?
smart enough.
So let me just make sure.
Oh my goodness!
Such a baller move, Chris.
Yeah.
I tried.
This is my
I knew.
one
I
spell.
had a feeling
guys.
something's gonna.
Yeah, this is Stoich's only spell.
Do it.
I know.
Come on, Stoic.
Come on.
I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it on the thing.
Are you rolling on D&D Beyond?
Yeah, I just hit the button.
Hit the button.
Oh, I heard it drop. Good noise. It's a 9.
No.
Oh no!
Is there any adders or anything?
It's your
That's your-
spellcasting modifier,
Hmm.
which
My
is
attack, my
3
spell
for
attack
you.
is +6. Modifiers, that's a standard modifier. Yeah, spell modifier is +3. It's 12.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Dang it.
You needed a 15 or higher.
Oh.
I wasted my
That
spell.
hurts.
My one spell.
Oh,
Ooh, 2 spells were wasted on that one.
oh.
Yeah, but
dang!
that dragon would have been.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, dang
But-
it, guys.
I mean, you made Greenwood use a 5th level spell, but
Yeah, well. Yeah, but I was
you
gonna.
see, you see his sort of battle awareness and his, again, easy. It's like you're struck by. This guy just knows magic. Like he knows what he's doing. He knows
Yeah.
what you're trying to do, and you recognize it enough to quickly counterspell what you're doing, and you just feel like you witness this kind of overwhelming power. And you see Stoic try to do something, but it just barrels over Stoic's power as well.
Oh,
As it just overcomes 2 different high-level spells to
Jeez.
just snuff out this polymorph you're trying to do.
so I sprint towards Bear. I sprint towards him, and I'm gonna get between him and the monster that's there.
And as a quick note, you see as he does this, you hear him at the tail end say, "Pawns should know their place." So you sprint to Bear.
No, I sprint to him, and I cast Mage Hand. It's just a bird. As I run.
Yeah.
And you went to Bear, you said?
Yeah, I want to go between Bear and the monster.
Okay.
Yep.
It's right about there.
Best I could do.
Okay.
Man.
Sura.
That's my turn.
Ooh, she mad now. Sura mad now. Seeing that Philduna has at least been stabilized, and this motherfucker is behind me, I stand up and I am pulling out my unbreakable arrow, and I look like dead down Greenwood's face, like point blank, like I've got the arrow like right at his face, and I just look at him and I'm just like, it would help if you were worth any of our time, but you're not. And I turn and I shoot at the crystal.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Please, for all that is good and holy in this universe, please be kind to me. Okay, all right. That's gonna be a +5. So that's gonna be an 18 to hit. It's a 13 plus 5.
18 to hit. So, as you do this and you turn quickly, as you say this and turn, just letting the arrow just loose, like just right past his head, as it shoots and hits the crystal, you hear this high-pitched, and you suddenly feel the ground shake, like start to vibrate underneath you as the whole room starts to shake, and you start seeing chunks of stone start to fall from the ceiling. Let me find out where they're going.
Okay, I have a question. I do have a question. I know, I don't like that. I do have a question. Sorry.
Hold on. One thing at a time here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Randomize. There's some consequences to making.
Oh, is that a person just showed up on screen?
These are rocks that are falling at different parts of the map here.
Oh no.
Headache!
Oops, wrong place.
Hit one of the bad dudes.
So essentially what's happening is when you see one of these larger rocks like this is basically like an obstacle now. It's large enough that it is, going to be of like something you have to maneuver around. These little piles of rocks are basically like rough terrain.
Gotcha.
But you just feel the room starting to shake, and it seems that this crystal is affecting more than just Greenwood.
I rolled.
All
So
right.
I was. My question was that I still do I roll damage?
Yes, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. And do I get sneak attack or no on this?
On this, no. This is just an inanimate object.
Then that's a
and-
4 plus 2, so that's 6. Do I get the feeling that I need to keep hitting this thing, or was once enough?
It looks so. Make a perception check.
That's gonna be a 14.
You see like some kind of like a very small kind of starburst of cracks has appeared. They don't seem to be growing, but it's appeared in the crystal there. So you feel like you've damaged it, but it's not like falling apart, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and there was that shimmer that I saw on the edge of this platform, correct?
Yes.
I am going to disengage from the pink blob. And then I'm going to use my 30 feet to get to the very edge of this platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just going to look at this crystal.
Yeah, as you get right up to it now, you can kind of see it looks like there's this sort of like subtle translucence, like from the platform over to the crystal, where it sort of gets lost in the bright light, and in darkness below. But there's some sort of translucence there. All right, that brings us to Greenwood.
All of us are way too nervous to even like have side chatter.
I know, we're just like dead silent.
It's
So much anxiety.
Nope, doesn't feel good. Don't want it. Don't want any part of it. I want it to go away.
Yeah. I just like, where's the dress and drill? Where's the dress and drill?
We're holding them off long enough.
I need my friends.
So, as you do this, as you say this, let loose the arrow and dash past him, you see him quickly whip around toward you and wave his hand again, as you see a large hand appear in like a sort of spectral hand appear in the air next to you as it sweeps toward you from the side. I need you to make this has to be an athletics check contesting it.
Cool. I do have a question
and
about
you
that.
You do actually have advantage on this because you're a medium
That's what I was going to
or
ask.
smaller creature.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that was a 4 and an 18 plus what was it? I'm doing just a strength save.
Athletics.
An athletics check.
Yeah.
What is my athletics? +1, so that's a 19.
Okay. Let's see if I can find a marker for this. Basically, are suddenly pulling it. You feel your boots scrape against the bottom of the platform, like where your heel of one of your foot is like off the edge, as you're just trying with all your might to hold up against this hand that is trying to push you off, but you barely manage to hold it off. Are basically there in this sort of strength, contest at the moment. But you also see his wounds as the crystal flares up again. You see his wounds close a little bit more. Oh, Shura, that was almost really bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got really nervous.
Yeah. Well, and I
'Cause-
still have that like the potion of climbing, so I was like, God, if I could like grab onto something and not fall to my death, that would be great.
Super.
That would be super.
Okay.
Yeah, I cried internally. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine.
As a
When I saw that
note-
4 first, I got so scared.
As a note, with the appearance of that hand, if Roll20 will allow me,
If you'll indulge me for a minute.
will indulge me in doing what you're designed to do. Well, the cloud of green is gone. It dissipates.
Oh, because it requires some level of concentration. I appreciate that.
Yay.
All right. That is that. So then it's going to be Felduna doesn't have to do anything. So now the spirits are going to do their thing. So this one moves up and is basically over Felduna as he attacks Valen. That's a unnatural 20 to hit.
Yep. Actually, he has disadvantage because I took
That's true.
call it.
Well, the other one is a 21. So
Screw me either way. That's cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
awesome.
rolled
At least
Oh,
it's not a nat
disadvantage?
20.
He rolled a natural 18 and a natural 19 the second time. So, but that's only 4 points of damage.
Okay.
The other one down here is going to attack easy for an 8, which is not going to do it.
Yay.
This other one is not going to get quite close enough. Is it
I can just
first?
imagine that bird still floating around. It's like, fuck all y'all. Easy's
What
just
is
out
it?
here like,
My mage hand just,
Oh.
just giving it to him. Yeah.
All right, Bear, you are prone but awake as Easy stands over you, trying to hold off these spirits from you.
I like have a quick feeling of like, was I a dragon?
Was I- For like a second.
And then I
A
shake it
flash of
off.
inexplicable regret.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not mad. I shake it off. I stand up, and I'm gonna take. Yeah, I can do 3 swings, but I'll do the first 2 swings of Sable with that lower spirit guy.
Okay, so move over.
Yeah. So that first one is a 21
That hits.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
Swinging again for a 25.
Yep.
That is 7 damage.
And with that, the ghost dissipates.
And yes, that mist is gone. How much more movement do I have?
10 feet.
I will.
Because you're 30 feet of movement, right?
Correct. Yeah. I will pat Easy on the shoulder and I will say, "Thank you for what you've done," and go 10 feet. 10 feet towards Stoic.
Towards Stoic, up on the. stuff?
Yeah, up the stairs. Sorry.
Okay,
yeah.
so like right there.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Stoic, you're up.
Right, so am I within line of sight of the crystal?
Actually, up on this kind of, since you're up on this stalagmite thing at the moment, yes, I will say yes.
Then after seeing Sora shoot it and all the rocks fall, I'm just gonna shout out, If we're going down, you're going with us. And I'm going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the crystal.
Oh gosh.
Do it.
That's 18 to hit
Yeah.
and 17 plus 6. Whatever that is.
23.
23 to hit.
Okay, roll damage.
So it's- That's a 2 and a 9. So 11 between the 2 strikes.
Okay. So as you release these 2 quick fire bolts into this crystal, you see it flare up again as the ground shakes yet again, sending more rocks down onto the ground. Let's see. So really large one hits over here. Another really large one down in the corner. Another one hits over here. And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's a 19
Oh.
plus 0 because I don't have any decks. I got con,
That's
but I got no decks.
That's
Oh
okay.
boy.
As a major rock falls right next to you, as you're able to kind of swing out of the way barely, as it hits the side of the stalagmite next to you, it rolls down to come to a stop down there. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards Greenwood.
Okay.
So,
Go right up to him if you want.
keep me 10 feet from him. Keep me just out of melee. Good.
Sure. Right there.
Perfect.
Okay. Valen.
Oh, you're
You're muted.
We're going to hit him.
Greenwood.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, jeez, that was a 10, so that doesn't do it. I would like to hit him. Let me rephrase. Dice or not.
There we go.
I sincerely wish.
Natural 20.
Yes!
Get it!
Oh,
Nice.
yes, very well done.
Let me go ahead and roll the damage. I'm pumping Stunning Strike into this as well.
Okay.
Okay, 8, so 12 points of damage. No, that's with it doubled and everything. There's nothing added to that. So yeah, crap. Was it Constitution? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's a Constitution save of what, 12 or something like that.
13. I remember my save. I just don't remember. Can never remember what the actual save is. Yeah. Yep. Constitution saving throw of 13.
Okay. He is going to.
What ridiculous.
So, what was the
thing does
damage?
it have?
12.
Okay. Okay. So as you do that, as you try to inflict this stunning strike or whatever, you see him sort of wave his hand momentarily, like in irritation, as he seems clearly focused on Asura. with a little bit of glance to Stoic as well. And he's actually using a legendary to just save against it.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going on.
But you made him burn a legendary, so
Exactly.
That you did.
I see these as small victories.
Yep. So
You still land damage or no?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he just left.
Okay, for the bonus action, I will just do an unarmed strike against Greenwood.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Holy smokes!
All right, Larry.
Wow, finally.
Get those magical fists involved.
Rolled a 1, so that's 6 points of
Sexy,
damage.
No.
sexy murder knuckles.
Just 6 points.
6 points of damage, yep.
That's a good band.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's making up for the past like month and a half.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I've rolled more natural ones.
Does-
You're staying put.
Fair.
Yep, staying put.
Yeah.
Because I'm engaged with the whatever phantasm thing as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Easy.
Did Valen strikes affect his concentration of the spell against Asura or no? I'm just curious.
Oh, good point. Let's find out.
Thank
Call.
you, Easy.
I want to make sure Asura lives. 'Cause it
I
affects
appreciate
my
that
action
so
and what
very
I'm
much.
doing.
Yeah, that's a nat 20. So
Oh,
yes.
no.
Does he have to make
Boo.
make Constitution saving throws every time he gets hit?
Yeah, I guess so. I think.
Yeah, for concentration spells, you have to make a
All right, yeah.
con it.
Oh,
Every time
for
you take
each hit.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take damage, then you have to roll, and then it has to the modifier has to be higher than the amount of, or twice the amount of damage you took, right?
I don't know.
No, it's like I'm looking. It's
Or higher
It's
than
like-
the amount of damage you took.
10 or the amount of damage, whichever's higher.
Yeah.
10 or half the damage, whichever is greater. So the second one just would have to be a 10, which he does.
Okay, no problem. Okie dokie.
But good catch.
Nope, not a problem. All right, since I have been seeing the things that have been going down with this whole crystal thing, I think I could put the 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, okay. And I'm gonna launch a firebolt at the crystal as well.
Okay.
And I roll for hitting. All right, 14 to hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
Yeah, 2d10s. Where are you, d10s? I just had you a second ago. And I lost them. No. Oh, there they are. Did be good. Thanks. All right, that's 8 fire damage.
Okay.
To the crystal.
Fair.
Not the best damage.
So as you unleash this firebolt into the crystal, once again, you see more of these, more of the room shaking as more rocks continue to fall down around everyone. So let's find out where they go. Yeah. First one, I need Bear and Stoic to both make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
All right.
Come on, Bear. I'm
Not
sorry.
this time. I was an 8.
Oh no!
Nope. That's a 6.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh,
And that die had been doing me so well tonight.
So you both take 7 bludgeoning damage as rocks fall into the area.
I feel like Bear's barely alive at this point.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got
he's
2
got-
hit points.
he needs a heal. That's what he needs to do.
The other, let's see, the really big one again falls down in this corner. Out of the way here. Two more. Got another sizable one down kind of close to them in the corner, and then easy, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh boy.
Come on, easy.
All right. Just regular dex.
Yep.
Okay. That was a 13.
Okay, as a rock mid-size kind of falls and hits close to you, but you're able to step out of the way to avoid damage.
Yahoo!
What about the crystal?
The crystal continues to gain cracks as you're putting blows
I meant the
into it.
little one that the rock fell next to.
The pink guy.
He's okay.
He's all.
Just goes through it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ghost. It's harder to affect it. Okay, so that's the end of Easy's turn. So with that, we're going to take a quick break here.
Oh my god.
As the room is continuing to shake and send rocks down on the party as they try to fight Greenwood and this crystal and the ghosts and stay alive and keep Felduna alive.
When you say it like that,
It sounds
Not
silly.
so good.
All right, so we'll come back in about 10 minutes to continue the fight here and see how it shakes out.
Indeed.
So,
I see what you did there.
my jokes rock. Bye.
Yeah, you're on a roll. Let's cut.
Let's go.
All right, welcome back. Hope you had a good break. We're jumping right back into it. Asura, you find yourself as this hand is trying to push you off of this platform.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Okay. I grab onto my necklace that Easy made for me. And I'm just like, I have never in my life had faith in anything or anyone, but I have faith in the Folly. And I want to take a step forward onto this like shimmering space and see if there is ground below me when I step.
Okay. So as you take a moment and sort of shove at this hand
I'll disengage. Yeah, I'll disengage for this hand if I need to.
And step out off of the platform, and you feel solid ground underneath you.
I run. I take all of my movement and I run straight towards this crystal.
Okay.
And then because I have the climbing potion, my climbing speed and my climbing speed is the same as my walking speed.
Okay.
So I should be able to climb onto one of these crystals.
Sure. Yeah. You can climb up onto it if you want.
Cool, great. And then I'm going to take out.
I will note, you see this sort of like translucent shimmer almost creating a bridge out to the crystal. You don't necessarily get the impression that there's anything underneath the crystal.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I literally have all of my faith right now in the Folly. I'm just holding onto this necklace like, the boys will take care of me. The boys will protect me. The boys have always protected me and they will continue to protect me. I'm just like in this mantra in my head. I'm just like, I have faith in them. I have faith in them. Please let this faith be worth something. And I'm going to take out my sapphire dagger and I'm going to shove it straight into this crystal. Just like hammer into this crystal with this dagger.
Okay. Make your attack.
That's a natural 17 plus 5 is whatever that is. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay.
Hit.
Roll damage.
That is going to be a D4. I'm not getting any sneak attack on this, am I?
No.
Well, that was a 4. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So that was 6 damage on this crystal. And I do have a question, because this is a sapphire dagger. Do I get hit points back from this crystal if I roll well?
No, it's like a living. It's got to be like a living creature.
Okay.
Like,
I just didn't know if this crystal had any, because it was giving what's his face health. So I didn't know if it had any sort of like living energy that I could pull from.
You know enough, like from the nature of the thing that the errata created. It's basically like a life drain thing. So it's a it has to have some sort of animation, like undead might still count, but like there has to be some sort of life attached to it to, at least I think undead might still count. I don't remember, but
that's fine. I just wanted to
like
know. I know it was
not gonna have anything to drink.
Gotcha.
So.
I was just asking because it had been healing him, so I didn't know if I got anything for that through my dagger. So no worries.
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool. Then I'm literally like perched into this like crystal, like wedged into it.
Yeah, when you damage a living creature.
Cool. Thank you.
So actually,
I'm just
would not count. It actually says that specifically. So
good, excellent. The more you know.
Constructs are undead. You wouldn't get it, but all right. So as you run up and climb up onto this crystal, kind of feeling that propulsion of the potion, kind of making it easy to climb up, just as easy as it is to run. You vault up onto this crystal, climbing up it like a monkey or a spider, and plunge as you whisper this mantra over and over. You take out this dagger and plunge it into the crystal, and you hear that crackling noise as you see a whole bunch of like kind of spider veins erupt out of it, as you hear cracking noises start to happen all throughout the sapphire, as you feel a shift in your feet, as one of the chunks of crystal starts to fall off, and then another one, as they start to fall off down into this black abyss below you, and you suddenly feel a lurch in your stomach as the whole crystal starts to fall apart, and you find yourself falling amidst these shards of crystal. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 14 plus 5. So that's a 19 on my dex save.
So as this starts to give way and you feel yourself begin to fall, you make a desperate leap, like back, trying to make it back towards the platform. You feel crystal giving way under your feet, like just getting making it hard to get like the full vaulting momentum that you were hoping to get, as you reach out, stretching out as much as you can, and feel your fingers barely grasp the edge of the platform, slipping backwards until you're holding onto the very tips of your fingers as your body kind of swings under it, as you're like sort of swinging, trying, as these crystals are falling around you and down into this black abyss, as you are now holding at the very tips of your fingertips from this platform.
Just the sorcerer just like crying.
The rest of you watch as there's an even stronger wave of rumbles through the room as more rocks continue to fall in various places. And man, the rocks,
they really want us dead? Is that what you're saying? They really want to hurt us?
No, but like seriously, these big rocks 3 times have rolled in this same area. Just way down here in the middle of nowhere.
That's great. It's great.
It's Ixie. She's watching out for us.
Yep,
The
she
super
absolutely
rocks.
See more rocks falling.
Yeah, these rocks are really bad at the game of Battleship. Just terrible.
Apparently.
Rocks keep falling.
Before
You sunk my wizard.
He sunk the wizard.
Before it's gonna work one time.
To be or
Easy.
not to be.
Easy, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh God, easy.
How to make a dexterity saving throw?
Huh?
All right. Okay. I got 12.
Okay. You managed to duck and roll out of the way as
Oh.
a whole bunch of, like a small avalanche of small rocks hits right next to you, creating more difficult terrain here. As the room just continues to shake and fall as you watch the crystal fall apart and fall into the void, as Sura is just hanging. Basically you saw Sura kind of disappear with the crystal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Valen, I would say you can see that she's dangling at the edge of the platform. Easy, actually, you might be able to see her too.
Okay, good. I was like,
You're
I hope
at
I
an
see.
The
that angle.
others cannot, actually. You don't even see. You're too low to even see what just happened, except that the crystal fell and the light is dimming around that area. Valen and Stoic, you also notice as this happens, you see Greenwood grip his chest for a moment and go down for a knee, kind of gritting his teeth as he looks up with rage. Probably for the first time that you've actually seen real, like, true emotion from him.
Real
All right.
human emotion.
Yeah.
So
I'm just like, don't get cocky. Don't get cocky because we can still get
Yep.
royally ruined.
Mhm.
So he well, actually, I forgot. He's still got. Let's see.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like when you realize something and it makes me so uncomfortable.
Uh-huh. That never turns out well for us.
Nope, never does.
Ugh.
Okay. So first, you see him make a quick gesture, kind of bringing his fist back towards his chest, as you see the spectral hand suddenly make a fist and start and speed towards Valen. So that's going to be an attack.
Yep. No, okay. I was trying to remember if I had did patient defense last time, but I didn't. So it's just straight rolls.
Sorry, I lost my sheet. Went to a spell. Okay. Yeah, so that's a 16 to hit.
Actually, that's my armor class. It hits.
Oh no!
I can remember 16 for or 70 for a minute there.
Okay. So you take 22 points of force damage
Okay.
as the hand slams you into the column behind you.
Holy crap.
Just feeling your bones pop and crack,
Yep.
fracture under the force of it. As he then turns, as you can see his eyes now moving faster with a lot more care and attention than he was before, as he seems to be surveying this situation in this new board, like a very fast thinking player, just surveying the board and seeing what he needs to do. As he attacks Valen, you see him make another gesture as he casts another spell towards Stoic. Stoic, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. So that is a save, but you're going to take half damage.
Cool.
So you feel as he makes this gesture and thrusts a hand out at you, you feel this sort of greenish energy start crawling over your body, like this slow creeping, almost spiritual disease. So you're going to take...
Oh no.
You take 42, well, sorry, it's halved, so 21 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Pop back up, but I'm down.
At 1 hit point.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's that one hit wonder.
Holy moly. All right.
Oof. Oh boy.
So,
I hurt.
all right.
Used that feature. Let's see.
He's going to take an opportunity attack, and he runs and makes a quick leap. Oh yeah, makes a quick leap down the platform and starts running down this direction.
Was I taken out of his melee range?
I said you get an opportunity attack.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take that. Let's go ahead.
Come on.
I don't think it's going to do it. It's 15 to hit.
No.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Dang. Okay.
Okay. These spirits are going to make a couple attacks real quick. So the first one on Valen, 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh,
That's 8 damage.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 10.
Oh,
The other one is going to move up and attack easy. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That is 7 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Bear.
Okay. Can't make anything too easy, can you?
It's a toughie.
This guy's he's not a mindless monster.
No, he's good. He's definitely worth our whatever, our weight. I still have a health potion, right? Stoic, you didn't take it out of my pocket.
No, I used the one I had.
All right. Bonus action, chug a health potion. That's bonus, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2d4 plus 4.
Yep.
Damn it, guys. Ugh. Not much, but enough. Yeah, and then I'm gonna cut off Greenwood. I'm gonna swing twice with the Sable Blade.
You're running up to Greenwood?
Yeah.
Okay.
First attack is a 17.
17 does not hit.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
What does he have to make his AC so high?
Swinging again.
Experience.
That misses too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Oh man.
Okay. Stoic.
Beaten and bloody, I'm gonna like crawl towards the edge of the ledge above there in Greenwood, and from there I'm gonna shoot 2 Eldritch blasts.
Okay.
And first one is an 18.
That hits barely.
Ooh, yes.
Second
Got her
one.
number.
Second one's an 11, so that doesn't hit. That's 8 damage though.
Hey.
Really nothing.
I got nothing. Yeah, the second one misses.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. And you can see he seems, as a note, I should have noted earlier, he obviously didn't heal from during his round. And you can see he seems somehow affected by this, like change of situations here. But very nice. Okay, so Valen.
All right. Well, I am not in a good situation right now, so I'm going to attack the I don't know, phantasm thing.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't he have to roll con save for the spectral hand?
Oh, he does.
Because he got hurt. Because he got hit.
That's true. Yeah.
This might actually change things. We'll see.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I want him to roll con save first.
It won't change everything. I have some.
Yeah, he saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was a 22 to hit for that.
Actually, he should have rolled twice, but he's still okay.
I rolled a 22 on the first one
Okay, that hits.
with 7 points of damage. Again against the phantasm thing.
Okay.
All right. Attack
Ghost.
again. 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, sweet. 6 points of damage.
And that dissipates.
All right. Don't like the situation I'm in, so I'm going to spend my last key point to disengage. Was it step of the wind? Yeah, to step of the wind to get out of this situation, and actually
We're just leaving Phil Duna on the ground like that.
nobody's touching her right now. I will. Let's see how far away am I here? 20. So
No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Okay. I mean, there's not much else I can do. So actually, I will actually run up to Greenwood. Let me put it right in front of him.
Okay.
Perfect.
Done.
Okay. Easy.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and whip up myself a little magic missile. Second level. At Lord Greenwood. All 4 darts.
Yes.
Nice.
First dart. That wasn't very good. It's 2 damage. So that's the first dart. Second dart. Again, another 1. You gotta be kidding me. Another 2. So 4 force damage right now. A 2, that's not much better. So 7 force damage at the moment. Last one. Let me see here. So 10 force damage.
Okay.
All 4 darts. Yep, that's all of them. And I will stay put at the moment.
Okay. As you let loose those familiar darts that arch and curve through the air around Bear and through and past Valen as they each curve around and dart through him, and you see him grimace again as little puncture wounds appear on his chest as he's still moving forward. Anything else you want to do?
That's it. That's all I got going. I'm not gonna make a move around this. Well, actually, I'm gonna do I guess my offhand action, right, is a bonus action, right? And do a one-hand attack, melee staff attack against this against this spectral thing in front of me. All right. Here we go. Let's see if anything happens. Whoops, sorry. I have to roll to hit. My bad. That was a 18 to hit.
Give me a second here. I'm not. So no. So you, to do the offhand attack, you're supposed to have taken the attack action. So casting a spell. It makes sense to me because I think casting a spell is usually like a two-handed thing anyway.
Gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Either way, that's what the rules technically say. So.
Okay, that's fine. I've never. I was like, I realized I've never been like trying to offhand, one-hand attack people because it's not.
Just backhand people.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I can do.
Okay, Asura.
Cool. I'm gonna climb back up onto the pathway using that magical climbing speed that I somehow have now.
Potion of climbing.
Yeah, and then I'm going to
5 feet.
Great. Then I'm going to use all of the rest of my movement plus bonus dash to get right on top of Filduna and protect her from this stupid hand.
Okay.
And then, because it's a perfect lineup shot, I'm going to take out my bow and I'm going to shoot for the back of this Motro's head.
Okay. Do it.
Natural 20! Oh, and it's a sneak attack! And it's a sneak attack because all my friends are right there.
Yes, it is.
Please be good to me. Please be good to me.
Fuck him up,
Oh,
Tara.
shoot.
Fuck him
6
up.
and 6 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Plus 3 is 13, 14, 15, 16. Double that is
32.
32 plus 2 is 34. Straight to the back of the head.
Good shot.
Nice.
34 damage.
Yes. Yes. Sarah, you beautiful woman. Mwah.
You want to do this?
Oh.
I literally I was like, I had faith in the folly. I managed to jump and not die. I crawled up. I see that stupid hand that was messing with me. And I'm like, Philduna was in my head and I will protect this woman. She is a queen. I go running. And as I set up this arrow, I literally look at him and I said, do you know why we've never changed our name? Because like fools, we love completely. And I let loose this arrow right to the back of his head.
All right.
Hedwig.
I'm sorry. I know there was so much information that you needed, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Take him out.
That's fair enough. It's fair.
Take him out. I'm gonna take his head.
That's not even my concern, but we'll get to that part later.
Yeah, no, Asura knows full well that she made a terrible choice here because Stoke's gonna be mad at her and then he's not gonna love her anymore. She realizes what she's doing here.
Yep.
So, as you take up that position over, protectively standing over Philduna, as this spectral hand is moving towards you, and you pull out your bow and you say these words with clarity and purpose as they ring out over the rumbling ground as rocks are falling all over the place, as your friends are desperately trying to attack him and keep him from escaping as he's running, basically trying to make an escape. And let loose your arrow. You see almost this moment of frozen time as it streaks past falling rocks and right past. You see as Bear is trying to reach out as Greenwood is just getting ready to cast another spell seemingly at Bear and Valen. You see him hunch forward as the spell fizzles in his hand, as you see just a moment of kind of glassed over eyes and stunned, just a momentary stunned look as he falls over with an arrow sticking out of the back of his head.
And it's one of Stoic's arrows and it says dead on it.
Yes.
As you see, the ghost next to Easy dissipates, as well as the hand, the giant hand. However, the room continues to shake. The rocks are not falling like fast, but they are falling. It does seem like there's some sort of reaction continuing to happen.
I look to Valen like, you got this? And I scoot up to Philduna and kneel down, grab her hand, and give her 10 hit points.
As you run over to her and take this quick moment and say your prayer and put these hit points into her, you see her wake with a start and then wince in pain as you can see lots of broken bones. Like she is a bit of a mess. She was smashed into that wall. But she wakes with a start and kind of looks around with these sort of panicked eyes and like sees you and he's like, where is he?
He's down. We need to get you up and we need to keep moving.
Yeah. So.
And I just like get underneath her and I just like help her, like basically like help carry her up, like to standing.
She kind of gets up with you and everything, and you just hear her saying like over and over, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. You helped me. Let's go. I'm helping you now. Let us go. And I'm gonna help try to get her down.
While they were getting her, I went down to Greenwood, and I don't have a sword, but I have a dagger. and I am trying to remove the head.
I was going to actually bring the body. I don't want to leave it here. I do not want to leave it where we don't have some kind of something with it.
Right.
I don't know if we have time to take the whole body.
It's just picking it up and going like this.
Well, then you're carrying
Fireman that body.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll help it together. We'll help it together.
You
Okay.
as you're having that discussion, you hear Felduna say, "Don't leave him."
All right,
Okay.
fine.
We learned
So
this
I
the
go
hard
for
way
his
when you
head
leave
off.
a necromancer dead on the ground.
Yeah.
Long ago, we learned that the hard way.
Uh-huh.
True, we did learn the hard way.
So I mean, if nobody else is going to do it, I'm picking him up. I know I'm not the strongest, but
I'll assist him as well.
I like how the least strong people are gonna be the ones carrying
Hold the
everyone.
body up.
we're going to weaken at burning him right now. That's what we're
I
going to
got
do.
no
Okay.
strength and 1 hit point. I'm not picking him up.
Yeah, I'll help pick him up.
As you pick him up, watching upward and looking, trying to dodge these rocks as they're falling around you as you heave up Greenwood's limp body onto a shoulder. You look up and you feel the room sort of, for lack of a better word, calm down momentarily as you look up and you see kind of hints of a sort of purplish energy start to spread out over the ceiling and down around the columns and the walls, and you hear what sounds like shaking outside of the room, but in this immediate room it seems to have stopped falling apart. The rocks stop falling as the dust from all of this starts to settle for a moment. You see, standing in the doorway that you came through, a female figure with a large hat step through and survey the situation as you see what looks like rips and tears on her jacket and her pants, but no seeming blood. As you see Trill walk in behind her, as he kind of seeming to favor one arm, still walking with an inordinate amount of grace, even with a slight limp, you think. And you can see some kind of bruising and a cut on his cheek at one point. As he's like, "Well, it looks like we missed all the real fun."
Yeah, I'm gonna say in Thieves' Cant, a little late, but still, you both look very attractive.
I mean, it's very nice, but this is definitely not my idea of a date.
And I'm just gonna be like, so we should probably wrap it up, shall we?
You see Hadressa sort of take sight of the room, her eyes lingering briefly on Greenwood, and she says, "The room will hold momentarily. Is there anything you need from here?"
Yes.
I've not had the chance to check the room, so
Yeah,
probably yes.
We need to find, the thing.
The staff, yeah.
Yeah.
The shows are on staff.
The staff.
Okay.
I'll
You
do.
can say, I can't say whatever.
Do not waste time.
I'll investigate where he was in the very beginning, that altar, to see if I can find anything.
I'm already I'm keeping with Felduna, and I'm just helping her out. But I am asking, very loud train. I am asking her is there anything in this room that we need to take with us besides him?
She kind of thinks for a moment, she's still shaken and out of breath and very distraught. For the first, you've just never seen her show much emotion before, but she is very clearly shaken by this whole thing at the moment. But she's scrambling, trying to think, and she says, "Staff in the case to the left. Crystals in the leather case up on the table at the top."
Okay.
His spellbook is up there too.
All right.
I'll go assist Easy and help him pick up all the paraphernalia.
Okay.
And I think while they're doing that, since we got a moment, I'll actually search Greenwood's body
Okay.
since I'm carrying him.
Do you need me to roll, Doug, for investigation or no?
It depends. Are you trying to look for anything else, or are you just going for what she tells you to get?
I'll go for what she tells me to get, but I'll if I need to roll, I'll roll.
You want to find if there's anything else?
If you're trying to look for anything else while you're grabbing it, that's up to you.
Yes, I'll do that.
Can I just make a perception check of the room to make sure that there isn't anything else, like just like in pockets, like things that have been like stowed away, that I could at least just point out to the guys.
Sure. Yeah, make a perception check.
All right, that is going to be a 15 plus, what is my perception, plus 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 perception.
Okay. As you quickly, so Sarah, real quick, as you quickly look, you don't seem to, this doesn't seem to be a place where he was hiding much. This seemed to be, you get the impression it would have been hard for people most of the time to get down here in the first place, considering what you went through to get down here.
True.
You know, this is you get the impression almost more of like a private office or a vault, more than it is like a place where he needs to hide anything. Basically, if anybody was down here in the first place, they would either be dead or they would be, seeing everything. There's like nothing to hide by the time you're down here.
Right.
Even as Easy approaches and sees the staff first, you see it's like in a case, kind of floating in this sort of glass case with a little door that you can open, but it's very clearly on display, along with a variety of other things. You see, Easy, as you quickly look, you see books, like many shelves of books lining the walls, books and scrolls. As you quickly glance at some of the titles, you get the impression that this is basically a wealth of knowledge on necromancy as well as some other forbidden magics.
I just see him in the bag.
Yeah, strange rituals and tales and things like that. Information about Karandia's history. You're seeing various scrolls, which would take time to open and look through, to see what they're about. You see one leather-bound book that looks almost more like a record or a diary of sorts, rather than like the type of tome that you would normally see.
Okay.
You see a variety of items. You see, and this is where I want to ask, like, you can try to take some time to discern between items, or if you are just wanting to grab stuff, you can. You also know from history, there's a bit of risk associated with grabbing items related to him.
Indeed. Right.
Yes, there is.
I definitely want to be selective on my choosing here. Do I tell you what I rolled, or just wait for that?
Yeah, roll. Yeah.
I rolled a 22.
Okay. So moving quickly, you see a lot of these items, and it's hard to tell for sure. So there's still going to be some risk, no matter what you do, since you're trying to move fast. Unless you
still risk.
Unless you had real time to dig through this and try to really assess how much danger is involved with these. You basically, some of them look familiar. You see like a couple of those black rings that you saw before. And some other items that seem to have similar design or essence as that in the necklace that you had earlier that Stoic had for a while. You're seeing other items that seem to share some of those runes that seem like that you've seen on the priest's tattooed head and on the giant skeleton. You're seeing various things, but you do see a few other things that don't seem to be directly related to that nature. that you can grab, and like you see a vial that looks familiar but different. It almost looks like a potion of healing, but somehow looks slightly different, and so you'd have to figure out how it's
Have to
different.
do some studying on it. Okay.
You see another ring that you've actually seen on one of your instructors before, and you recognize immediately as what looks like a minor ring of spell store, which you'll have to figure out the details of it later. You see another one that looks like a roll a history check.
I'm so excited. I never get to roll history. I'm so I put proficiency in that specific one, and I never get to roll it, so I'm super excited.
Okay.
All right. Oh, it was really high and it went really low. It was at a 14, but plus 7 is I get 13 total.
14 plus 7?
No, sorry. It was an actual 14, and it rolled down to 6.
Okay.
And so it was close. So I got.
So you see a small stone with some writing on it, and you feel like something seems familiar, like you've seen something, or just like you feel like you remember something about it, but you can't bring it to mind immediately. But it seems to be, you recognize the writing as Elvish, specific to Vesperwind, but even more specifically to the small group of Sun Elves that are in a certain area of Vesperwind. You also see some long strips of material that don't seem to be related directly to that, but seem to be magical in nature. Like it, right? And we'll say you see a couple of other things, but just for time's sake, we'll resolve that.
We'll resolve that later. Yeah, that's fine.
You also do happen to notice a chest of gold, if you want, and jewels, if you want to take that.
Yeah.
Let me think. Yes.
I literally was writing down, and then you're like, gold and jewels.
Gold and jewels.
Okay. You go up to, you then move up to the platform and find, you can see what looks like a small leather case with these sort of cut crystals that have these little slots in the case that you see a couple are still sitting on the table with some notes and like pieces of parchment and everything with notes and diagrams and things like that of that nature around there. The crystals, you have no idea what these crystals are, but they seem similar to the giant one and similar to the ones that you saw in the room before you got here.
Right.
So I assume you're taking those.
Yes, indeed.
Are you trying to gather up the papers?
Yeah, if I can. Yeah, if I
taking all the things.
Yeah, okay. Trying to get as much as I can in the amount of time we got.
And you see sitting off on the side of the table, the stone table, you see a spell book.
Yep, that one gets scooted right. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand actually and push it because I don't want to touch certain things. Like you said,
okay.
Be a little careful and use Mage Hand to push certain items into the bag that look a little more nefarious.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want a Necromancer spellbook. Sure has some kind of trap built into it, but
as you cast the Mage Hand and reach out to pick up the book, there is a green flash and the hand disappears.
Oh,
I've got some sort of dispel magic straight in that book.
Good call. Easy.
Dang it. Is there like a stick somewhere? it's
Just
Literally, Asura just takes one of her like daggers and just like throws it at like the like next to you, so you can use it to like scrape it into the bag.
See, you also described Shazra.
You have a staff.
It's
Sure,
true,
yeah.
I do
Your
have a
own staff too.
I know,
I'll
but
use
I
my
feel like he's
staff.
gonna be very picky about not using his staff to touch things.
Fair.
No, I'll use my staff. I'll use my staff. That does make sense.
Okay.
It is a large stick.
So you take your staff and just kind of awkwardly try to hold the bag of holding up next to the table to try and scoot it in. And as your staff touches the spell tome, the spell book, nothing happens.
Okay, excellente. I'll nudge it into the.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Nudging it into the bag of holding.
Into the bag of holding, then.
There we go. Okay.
Internet sucks.
So while Easy is doing all this, Stoic, you had, or was it Bear that had Greenwood?
I've actually got
Valen. I'm
Yeah.
assisting Valen.
Alan has them.
Okay. So Valen, as you kind of set him back down to start rifling through his stuff, I want both of you to make investigation checks.
Okay. Can I just
Alright.
assist him, or
Sure.
All right.
take advantage?
Okay, that's really good because the first one was a natural 1. 17.
Yeah, because I got no investigation.
I mean, I don't have much of one. It's a +2.
Okay. You said a 16?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
So-
difference.
The 17, you see a couple things. One is his boots seem to have some sort of magical nature to them. His cloak seems to have some sort of magical nature to it. And lastly, as you're kind of looking through and you find a few gold, not much. It doesn't seem like he carries his own money.
Yeah.
For the most part. As you kind of finish rifling through the pockets and I assume taking the cloak and the boots off.
Yep.
As you kind of like turn him to the side to get the cloak off, you notice out of the collar of his shirt falls a necklace. And as you get a closer look at the necklace, do you pick it up to get a closer look, or do you?
Probably not. Can I try to lay him on the ground so that the necklace kind of settles on his chest, and then I can kind of get a little bit better look at, a more stationary look at it.
Okay.
Without, I don't want to touch it. I just,
Okay.
yeah.
So you push him back over onto his chest, trying to do it in a way that the necklace will kind of get onto his chest, where you can get a look. And as you do, as you kind of lean in a little bit closer to see, you see a thin kind of silver chain, and attached to it, you see what seems to be what looks like a small glass-looking vial, and it seems to have this sort of black substance inside of it, and you don't even see a cork. It seems to be this sort of sealed glass vial. And as you kind of get as you kind of look at this black substance, you see there in the middle of the black substance, you see a flicker. You start to see what looks like white flames and mixing in with the black.
Oh, touch it.
Two things. Stoic, you see this too as you're helping him, as you look at this necklace, and you immediately know this is the necklace. And And as you are having this realization, you hear Hedressa say, "That. Give me that."
I mean, I motioned to her that I'd step out of the way for her to take it if she wants it. Like I'm still not really wanting to touch anything.
I'll grab it off of him.
Oh boy.
So
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
you take the necklace off of Greenwood's neck and then look, and you notice Trill, having seemingly lost all sense of like ease, is like ready. Like you almost get the impression of like a crouched cat. And you see Hedressa just like drilling into you with her eyes, and like this, it is like a shift of atmosphere just happened.
I'm sure. I'm asking her, what is it?
It is why I am here.
Doesn't explain much.
It is one of the most dangerous things in the universe.
What are you planning then?
I will ensure that no one can use it.
I hand to her.
You hand it to her.
I do.
As you go to hand it to her, she not snatches, but she quickly like grabs it out of your hand, not touching the vial, just kind of holding it to her. It sort of dangles, and you see her just kind of quickly put it into a pouch on her belt. As she continues to kind of hold eye contact with you.
You've done us great service today. You and I need to have a conversation later.
She turns and looks briefly at Trill, who kind of stands up a little bit, kind of rolls his shoulder, briefly, and looks back at her and they kind of share a look for a moment, and he just goes, "If that doesn't do it, I don't know what will." And she kind of holds his gaze for a moment longer as she says, she then goes into, like, reaches behind her, like, kind of pulling out of her belt, almost out of nowhere. It's kind of strange, but she pulls this what looks like a larger iron ring, and she kneels and sets it down on the ground, and she says, "If you wish to know what we are, take hold of the ring."
Oh, Asura does not miss a beat. Her hand goes straight to the ring. That has been the one thing she's wanted this whole time.
Yeah, I'm over there. I grabbed the ring.
Yep, same here.
She holds a hand up briefly and says, "Are you done here?"
Are we done here?
How's about this Tabaxi? It's a friend, yeah. Are we here to
Oh, yes. Oh, Fagino. We need Fagino. He is a very powerful person, and we cannot leave him just hanging out in a house.
I don't have it in me.
Powerful how?
Didn't we already tell her this? Didn't we already tell her that he's
I thought we
scribe?
did.
We did.
Yeah, I thought we told her that
I'm
he
sorry.
was a scribe of Levixis.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she says, "We will find him."
And we've got the
Please
staff and everything, right? We've got
Yeah.
everything. Okay, as long as we've got all the stuff.
Everyone, did you pack your toiletries?
Yeah.
Make sure you go to the
Oh.
bathroom before we get in the van.
Because once
We're
we get on
not
the road,
stopping.
we are not stopping.
Just sit there, like, sit up his pants. All right, let's go.
I just look to Filduna. Is there anything that you need?
I need to get out of here and see my sister.
Okay.
That was why I did what I did for him.
I understand. He seemed to have leverage on everyone.
There's a potter in the Waterfall District, and she kind of tells you a little bit about where it is and everything. When you return to Eldoin, come there.
Okay.
When
are you coming
can.
with us? Or are you going a different way?
Hadressa says she is not.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the information. Thank you for taking the risk to keep us safe. It will not be forgotten.
She kind of like takes this like deep sigh and closes her eyes for a moment and is like, I can't believe it's over. There's nothing I can do to thank you.
I just give her a quick hug and I kiss the side of her face. As my hands come down, I do quickly pat her down. And like see if I can sleight of hand anything on the pat down.
Okay.
Listen.
I mean, make a sleight of hand check.
I will make a sleight of hand check. Okay, that's a 7 plus 5, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. As you quickly do this, you quickly feel like she doesn't carry anything on her except one thing. Just in the like crook of her back, like in a what looks like a little pelt, like a pouch specially made on her belt, is a small spell book. And as you take it, you see she notices, but she doesn't stop you.
I just put this in my hands and like right in front of her so she can see that I'm doing it. You trusted us. You trusted me. You trusted the Folly. And so therefore I trust you. And I hand it back to her.
She kind of looks at it and is like, I'm not sure I deserve this, but thank you.
It's also a very subtly veiled threat that if you do ever hurt me or any of the boys, that you will see a devil at your doorstep.
She just nods as she puts it back in the like pouch on her belt.
That is my way of being friendly. And that is also me subtly flirting. You're welcome. And then I put my hand back on the ring.
She looks slightly confused, but sort of nods.
Yep, that's about right.
Yeah.
This is how Asura MO. She gets real deep and then real uncomfortable, so she's got to like cut the tension.
Yeah. And as I walk up towards the ring, I'll cast a Mage Hand and like and just like put the like Mage Hand like against like Balduna's face like this. And just,
Oh my god!
And just like give her a wink, and then I'll snap it back, and then put my hand on the ring.
I just share
Like,
a look. I'll just share a look at Stoic. Like, what are these idiots doing?
He's barely coherent.
Stoic, you alright?
You see her kind of like put a hand to her face where the mage hand was briefly, as she kind of looks at you, and she kind of looks back at the room and everything for a moment and is like, I'm sorry. And I don't know where my head is. I'm gonna need some time. But maybe sometime I can get to know you.
Did Easy get a little love? Did Easy see a smidge of love?
Now he doesn't know what to do. And I was like, oh man. It's like, that's very great, Fraulein. Bye.
Dog chasing the car. You finally catch like.
Didn't know what to do when he popped the collar.
As you walk over to the ring, Trill just sort of nudges you with his elbow.
Oh man, shaking my head.
I love it. All
I
of us
just
are
look.
awkward.
I just look over. Yeah. Do we still have what's his face with us? Do we still have Greenwood with us?
Yep.
Yes.
We have the body with us.
I mean,
yeah.
he's on the ground
Okay.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, someone
figured
better
we
pick
were
up
holding
Greenwood
him.
before we all start touching rings.
Yeah, I figured we were holding him when we touched the ring.
I'm fine with that. I can pick him right back up.
Okay. I'm not leaving Greenwood behind.
Oh no. He's not getting left behind.
Nope.
I'm gonna cozy up next to Stoic on this ring.
So you all take hold of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
You see Hadressa step up to Bear, and she then turns that like utterly piercing gaze on you as she just bores a hole into your eyes. She reaches back into her pouch and takes out the necklace and says, "Swear to me on your oath as a paladin that you will give this to him when you arrive."
Give it to who?
You will know.
Sure. Should I? Basura?
Yes.
I will do as you say. And I put up my hand to take the necklace.
And she puts it in your hand. And she steps back. And you see her kind of survey you guys one more time as Felduna kind of steps back as well. Clearly intimidated by this woman, having never met her before, but obviously intimidated by the sheer presence that Hadressa has at all times.
I give Trill a quick wink because he's not coming with us, is he?
No, he's stepped back as well.
I give him a quick wink because that's what we do, and I just like reach my hand out to Hadressa.
Says, "We'll find the cat."
Thank you.
And as you do this, Hadressa speaks a word, and you don't recognize the word, but she speaks the word, and you feel that pulling sensation on your stomach. It's familiar. It's a similar sensation to when you crossed into the Feywild, except it's not crossing into the Feywild. You feel that pull and this sort of blurred vision as suddenly the chamber you were in disappears in a sort of clash of color. And then for a moment, you just see black. But then you see another splash of color of browns and yellows as you suddenly find yourself, the five of you, sort of standing in a row. Not with no ring that you're holding on to or anything like that, but just standing in a row, looking, and you can see ahead of you is what looks like a large, round hallway, just like extending back as far as you can see, with occasional large branches off of it. With no seeming pathway, it just seems like a round tunnel, like perfectly round tunnel. And you see, strangely, occasional branches going up and down as well. As you're looking, just a moment or two after you arrive, as you're looking down the hallway, I would like, let's see. I would like all of you to make a strength check for me.
Oh boy.
Do I still have advantage
nat
from
20.
the climbing potion?
Wow.
Now
You're
I-
Do I still have advantage from the climbing potion or no?
It's not a climbing thing.
Okay. Well, it's still good because that was an 18 plus. You did just strength check or strength save?
It's a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be strength is +1, so 19.
Damn.
Yep, 15.
Oh no. That natural 18 did a wonder.
Okay.
Got 13.
Yep, 13 as well.
What'd you get us, sir?
19.
And Valen?
15.
Okay. Stoic is the only one who saves.
with a nat 20.
Yeah.
No add.
Just moments after you arrive, as you're looking down this sort of strange, large, perfectly round hallway that's branching up and down and left and right as it stretches out as far as you can see, you suddenly, all of you, feel your muscles clench up to the point that you can't move, and you feel yourself lifted about a foot off of the ground, completely immobilized. Stoic, you see this happen just in your peripheral of your friends suddenly lifted up on either side of you, as you feel this compulsion too, but you manage to like fight it off. You then see the four of you start rotating in the air to face behind you. As Stoic, you turn as well to look behind you. And it takes a moment to process what you see, because you recognize it, but only from occasional paintings or like Easy, you've seen it in books and stories, and they've talked about it in classes, and you've seen it in the occasional visual that a bard might use to illustrate stories, or in occasional tapestries of historical events or mythical tales. But as you turn around and look, you find yourself looking at a large round chamber, and you look and see what looks like a large body floating in front of you, with tentacles sticking out from the top of it, each of them with an eye on the end of the stalks. As you see a large eye in the center of the body and a mouth looking at you, as you hear it say, "Curious." As you find yourself staring at a creature only known to legend, as you're looking at a beholder.
We can take it.
And that's where that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh my gosh. Freaking beholder.
Damn it, Dressel.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was excited.
I was
That's
too.
going now. Yeah. It's like, oh, we survived. Oh, it's a beholder.
It's a beholder.
Cool. Yeah.
This is bad news. Maybe we misunderstood the writing of benefactor as beholder, like bad news the whole time.
Yeah.
The benefactor was called the beholder.
Just a language barrier. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lost in translation.
Yep.
If Hadressa just fucked us over, I am gonna hunt her down and murder her.
If
We
you
have
survive.
to, so we have to survive first. Neither one of
I'm
us
just gonna come back. I'm just gonna come back from the dead, and I'm just gonna just haunt her body. It's gonna haunt her.
So does Stoic have control of his body right now? Okay, we're all like,
Yep.
move.
Well, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I missed something.
Out of the pot into the fire, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We are like spent too. Like we're all spent.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
Like if there's another fight, it's over. Like
Oh yeah,
It is-
yeah.
it is
It
done.
attacks me one time, I'm dead. I got like one attack left in me.
Yeah,
Same.
Stoic has 1 hit point right now.
Yeah, I'm at 6, a whole 6.
I think I have the most hit points I've ever had at the end of a fight. I have 23 hit points. I will protect you. I will be the human shield and I will protect you all with my AC of 14.
That'll work.
Oh my god. I'm just like in shock right now. I am in utter shock and disbelief.
Yeah, I the whole week I was like, yep, this is the TPK. This is where it happens. We're done.
Mhm.
When you when Bear went down, I was
Yep.
like, this could be the end. And then when
Mhm.
a spell taken away, I was like, yeah, this is definitely the end.
Yep.
I had a good feeling. I was like,
And like when Philduna was making death saving throws, I was like, great, this necromancer is going to turn this really powerful wizard into his puppet, and I can't have this. Like, I was like, I can't have this.
By the way, Doug, I could have beat your counter spell, and I just forgot. I have the devil's luck, and I could have added a D10 to it.
Oh man.
holy crap.
That would have been a very different
man.
fight if a
Oh,
dragon
yeah.
showed up.
I
Yeah.
was so excited to be a dragon, guys. Give me one.
I mean,
It would have been fun.
yep. Oh,
There's still time. There's still time.
Oh yeah, there's always time.
It was so tough because it's like he knows everything you're trying to throw at him. He
Yeah.
knows.
Oh, yeah.
his
It makes
spells.
sense.
He's-
makes
that's
sense.
Just his thing.
But he doesn't know love. And I shot him in the back of the head with love.
And you'll never know friendship.
You're not my friend.
No, my friend, guy. You're not my guy, pal. You're not my pal, buddy.
Calling you
so good.
chat, pal.
All right.
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Gerb.
spent.
Good gerb.
Ooh.
That crazy night, crazy fight.
How did we survive that? How did we survive that fight? Well, we're gonna be dead now because we're
Yeah.
standing in front of a beholder. But
Yep.
how did we survive that fight?
Yep.
Maybe he's
Oh
a
my
friend.
Well, dude,
Are you a good beholder or a bad beholder?
Asura,
That's true.
Asura again, I thought was like, oh my gosh, this is so bad.
Yeah, that I was gonna be so dead because I was gonna
Uh-huh.
be pushed off this flipping.
But-
Yeah, no,
And then
I
you
definitely
climb
was
on
like,
the
I'm
thing,
dead.
and he's like,
I'm
"There's
dead."
nothing under that," and you're like, "I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it anyway."
Yeah, I'm aware.
Again, like Greenwood was not. He's not an animal. He was trying to kill you. Like there was,
Mhm.
and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he was gonna.
Nope. Nope. I know. The dice gods were like, not today, Sarah, not today. And I was like,
And a
"Thank you, dice
strength
gods,"
check
'cause
too. I was like, oh, this
Oh,
is
and
so
I'm
bad.
not good at strength checks. Nope.
No.
That's a negative.
It's one of those
I got
things where I just
dex.
had this moment of like, no, I have to do what Greenwood would do.
Yep.
No, I appreciated you being honest to the character, and I was like, no, this is where I die. I very much was like, this is where I die.
Yeah, I really thought I was like, this is Asura. We're in trouble.
Yeah, I did have Featherfall though, so I was ready to cast it as a reaction in case you.
That's also the reason why I like held on to that necklace of yours. Though, is like I trust them. They're gonna keep me alive. I don't know how they're gonna do it,
I was
but they're gonna
barely
do it.
in range. I could have done it, so it would have been just enough to get you. I don't know where you went, but you'd be not dead.
Well, it was a very, very deep cavern. Like it would have been.
Oh, it was?
It would have been.
I would have been
like,
dead. I
instant
would have been
death.
so dead.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's like high enough fall damage. It would have been really bad. Real
Oof.
Listen,
Real.
I can't turn myself into a goldfish to survive it. So
bad. I gotta say too. Like honestly, if you hadn't gotten that huge sneak attack, like at the end there, on him, he was next. And he
Yeah.
was right by an edge again with that hand.
Yep.
Would have happened again.
I know.
Oh.
I made a bunch of calculated risks there. I was like, I gotta keep Philduna safe. I'm not letting this hand fuck with her. I have to hit him because that's all I can do. And I'm just gonna have to pray that this hand is not gonna mess with me. I was just like, I'm hoping I can dispel it with this like high hit. Like that's all I can do. I was petrified
That was
that
crazy.
whole fight.
That was
I
crazy.
was so scared.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart is still racing.
The Stoic actually went down for once.
I know.
I popped right back up.
Kinda. You popped up for a minute.
Whew.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and you also handled the Guardian pretty well.
that's true. That was
Yeah,
a lot.
I was surprised at how well we dispatched it. I was like, we're gonna if
Yeah.
it's another 4 turns, like this is gonna be really, really.
I know we're
scary.
gonna be slogging through this one forever.
Yeah.
Got some decent hits off.
And it's hard to hit her. She's tricky. Like she had a very interesting mechanic to.
I love the fact like we like momentarily go to like and see something like wonderful and lovely, and then get hurt by it. I'm like, this is some messed up psychological nonsense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, we will be back next week to see. Wow, this
Death of the team.
unexpected situation develops here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
No kidding.
As you find yourself facing something crazy here. So we'll see how you guys handle it and what happens,
Mhm.
what he
Well,
wants, and what.
True Folly fashion.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's going to be very interesting, very very interesting next week. So. So yeah, we will be back next week to see how that resolves. So
Yep.
see you guys next Monday.
Bye,
Hi,
guys.
friends.